And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK Show, and this is going to be episode 58. And in this episode of the MSK Show, we will be talking about Donald Trump winning the 2024 presidential election, and Kamala Harris is probably crying herself to sleep, knowing that she's just a worthless, pathetic fucking person. But then again, don't worry. I know it's going to get really spicy in here. I myself have been watching this election very closely for a long time. As when I was a kid, I used to kind of watch a little bit of stuff. But as you know, when you're a kid, you want to watch like Dragon Ball Z and anime and That's So Raven and shit like that. So you weren't really paying attention to all that stuff. But don't worry. We're going to go through all of what happened. We're going to even go back to 2020 and transition ourselves into this period. But I do want to go through a lot of people and get their general answers, because last night, this is what I was thinking about. Last night going to work, and then at work I was contemplating throwing myself off a bridge, honestly, after I got off. I was thinking about this because, you know, like with Democratic people or people that are like not right-leaning or whatever, I myself am not really right-leaning to a certain extent. I'm more like a center guy on some things myself, but you know, these people are generally pretty like stern, like I'm not changing. I believe in this, right? Even people like that went, you know what? I hate what this party has become. I'm going to them. That must mean the shit really, really, really hit the fan, honestly. Like to the point where we got to stop doing this. So we're going to go around the panel, introduce everyone really quickly. Normally, we don't have as many people on for Wednesday. It's usually just me, Theo, Tiny, and Gray. But I was like, you know what? Let's just invite some people. It's supposed to be a celebration tonight, you know, and we're going to have some fun in a little bit. So we'll start with Tiny, our resident Jew. How you feeling?
I'm exhausted, but I'm having fun. I remember 2020 when I went to bed thinking everything was going to be fine, and then I woke up to hell on earth. So I was not taking that chance again. So I stayed up pretty much all night watching everything. And it was just the amount of people who are acting, the people who are upset about this here and in Britain, especially, and other places. So these people gave up all of their rights and all of their freedoms just so their gas is a little cheaper. And I want to be very clear about this. Yes, we would like our gas to be cheaper again because we have the ability to have it be cheaper. It doesn't have to be so fucking expensive, and it doesn't have to mess with the entire economy because most of our shit moves by truck. We would love lower gas. But much more importantly, we'd like to be able, I believe Selena as well, would like to be able to go to a spa or a gym and walk into the locker room and not have to watch someone walking around with their dick hanging out.
Dang, I'm going to have to change my weekend plans then.
That's what I like.
I'm sorry about that.
No, honestly, I was the only girl on my high school wrestling team. I don't actually freak out if a guy sees me in the shower or something. But there's a lot of people who do.
Okay.
And they don't have a right to fuck with their lives.
All right.
And that's just like the smallest part. There's so many things that have been going wrong in the last few years. There are so many things that would be much worse if we had another 4 fucking years of this shit.
Mine's not small.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
9 inches.
Spoken like somebody.
You just said our dicks were all small, guys. Now we have to go home. All right, Tiny runs the show. We're done. Guys are out.
Great.
Wait, I'm still here.
Yeah, you got rid of me, dumbass.
I'm glad you kept the you as well.
Oh, God. We have to keep the ladies. Oh, Lord. All right. So, Gray, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Excited to be here.
Did you stay up all night last night?
Yeah, till like 5 a.m. What can I say? It's a tradition.
Awesome. Okay.
I remember in 2016, I happened to be working at like a call center overnight, and I remember just so many people like breaking down crying. So, it's just been a tradition that I stay up all night on election night, and good times.
Wait, you were one of the guys, the people who would call the people for like their bills, like a collection guy, or you just
No,
right?
I worked for this stupid company. It was just retail. They were trying to compete with Amazon. They failed, but for some reason they wanted to have 24/7 customer service, which was just a really bad idea. And they stopped doing it after like 6 months.
lot of people did.
During that 6 months happened to be around that election time. And man, I never thought I'd have to tell so many grown adults like, hey, stop crying on the phone. Like go to the break.
Bring back 24/7 Walmarts. Please bring them back. All right.
Wait, real quick, Gray. Have you ever seen Count Dankula's video on the hell that is being in a call center?
Yes, and
He's so
Well, apparently the super slide hotlines are overrun this last night.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Especially
right.
if you were LGBTQ. Like it was like they had an
Oh
entire
my
section
God.
they had to separate
my
just for
kind are
those
so
people.
weak.
I'm sorry.
gosh.
I want people to understand. He can't. He said he doesn't care about a federal ban on abortion, and he can't get one anyway because
Exactly.
of the way it's set up right now. And
It's
everybody's
all-
like, he's going to take away gay marriage. He can't do
You
that.
know,
the
well,
way-
Exactly.
The way that our kind has
Exactly.
been
They
acting,
don't
we
understand
deserve
how
it,
laws work,
honestly.
man.
all of the shit that they're screaming he's going to do, he can't do. He's not going to do it.
Exactly.
It's all
Thank you.
bullshit gaslighting.
Exactly. It's
I mean, I'm
just
sorry.
like when they said he did stuff with the environment. It's literally impossible for him to like. It's all of a sudden
Trump
Trump's in office,
personally
it's
went
still
there and
polluting.
clubbed a bunch of seals. How dare you?
Before we,
It's
get to the-
nonsense.
before we get to the juicy stuff,
So-
Selena,
Sorry, man.
how you
I
doing?
interrupted.
It's okay.
I'm good.
I know
I'm
you voted
great,
for Kamala
actually.
Harris because you're a woman. You know, abortion is a very big thing about you. You know.
No, I did not. And no, I don't give a shit. So,
God, man. So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I had a good night last night. Everything
Did you
turned
get
out
laid
good.
after the stream?
Why do you think? It'd be so weird.
Obviously, you do it during.
Anyway,
That's why
yeah.
she left the stream.
I left the stream because it was like late. I was tired.
No, you left midstream because you wanted to give people a spot.
Oh no, that was literally to give someone a spot. Like, what do you mean?
God.
Oh,
It was
well.
like more than 10
MSK
people.
leaves midstream for different
I'm just
reasons. So.
like trying to watch you guys have sex. I want to see how iron can thrust. Like, come on, can a man just get
Dude,
that for his birthday?
Dude, I'm
That's so weird. That's so
I have no
gay.
interest in
I'm
seeing my
fighting
friends
like a flu, man. Nobody's getting none
Yeah,
of this
he
anytime
doesn't-
soon.
Nobody's getting none of
I'm
I
not
didn't
even
realize
turning on the
Roxanne was
camera. I
actually
feel
here.
like I got shot at and messed shit on and hit, dude. I feel like
I-
shit.
Feel
That's why I
like
was
you got
trying to
eaten by a
bow out
bear
early.
and shit off a cliff.
Iron,
Yeah.
you need to go to sleep. You sure you want to be here? You could go to bed if you want, man. It's fine.
I'm probably not gonna stay the whole time, but I figured I'd pop in for a little bit after.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
What's
get the
your,
rundown of last night because I tried to leave, kind of like I was starting to suspect things going like they went last year. Like, man, we might get I was confident we were going to get the result we wanted, but I was thinking it would be a lot closer and it would take a lot longer to get there. I'm like, they're not going to call Pennsylvania before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Well, they tried their
I was
best.
wrong. I go to bed and then I hear her go, "Holy shit, they called Pennsylvania." I'm like, all right.
Yeah, there were,
back
there were
on.
reports. There were reports that a lot of the states that we were waiting on weren't going to be officially called until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Even though they were already decided that he would win. That's crazy. And come on, that's never happened for any other presidential election. It even happened the last time, just 4 years ago, when a state is firmly, like Pennsylvania was firmly in control of his. I remember at one point you hovered it. He was like 500,000 votes ahead of her. I was like, that's okay. She's not coming back from that. That's like a landslide.
Dude, that's because they had in place all those vans full of ballots. They drove them up there, but they realized because there were so many people that had so many eyes on this. God bless you, Elon Musk, for giving us a free and a platform where we can say things and keep stuff without getting banned. See, in 2020, everything was in darkness. They had eyes all over it, man. And they in the freaking the globalist deep state people, they pulled those vans up there, but they just like
Sorry.
we're not going to do it. So they cut and ran. They had that in several places, man. They had all their things going together, but because of everything that went down, man, and all the eyes that were on it, God bless America.
The thing is, so from 4 years, we suddenly lost 60 million people, just vanished. 60 million registered Biden voters are just nowhere to be found,
It's
right?
20 million voters.
They're
disappeared,
gone.
man. Gone.
All right, Arza, our resident gay man who chokes on dick harder than I do on Tuesday. How you doing, man?
Well, first of all, I'm currently celibate, so thanks for that.
Oh, this man's lying.
My brother.
Are you black? What?
Come on, did you see the B4, whatever it is, movement all these stupid Kamala voters are doing? It's like, I'm not gonna have sex with any man until marriage anymore to punish
Why
them.
is it only
That was literally what we were saying.
Dude,
That
Yeah.
was literally what we were
acceptable.
saying. That's been my argument the whole time.
Close your
turned out
fucking
completely
legs, you
acceptable to
grimy
me.
horse.
That's Theo's argument. I'm just saying, be a whore as much as you want. Just choose me if you're gonna do
No,
that. You know,
no.
We don't
No.
want that. We
No.
don't want that.
Oh, you guys are
Honestly,
fucking
that takes care of the abortion problem.
Yes,
It
it
really
really
does.
does.
Oh,
It
boy,
really
that's
does.
what
What
we've
we've
been
been
saying.
saying.
legs.
Dude,
can't get an
most-
abortion if you don't have sex.
It's like most of those people that are all the time talking about abortions and stuff. You look at them, you just like,
I'm like, they wouldn't.
yeah,
You
I
don't
think
need
you're
abortion
good. You
rights.
ain't gonna have
You
to
don't
worry
need
about
them.
nothing unless you go buy something to go from one of those like banks or something. Because like I just don't see like even the most drunkenest, redneckingest idiot that I knew from high school
Wait,
would
you're
be
not
like,
accounting
oh,
for
nah,
black
man,
guys.
I ain't even touching it. Like I ain't even
My
messing with
favorite.
it.
I saw a woman tweet, from now on, ladies, if we're gonna have sex with a man, we gotta make sure that he respects us as people. And I was like, what were your
Wait, what have you
criteria
What you doing
before?
before? Just going
It
somewhere and
changed
letting
overnight.
Criteria
What were you
was
doing
just
before?
look at me.
All
Like,
right.
no, I
I
saw
think
that
my
clip you
favorite-
guys
I
sent.
literally can't think of
Yeah.
even when I was at my young wildness, when I was really being crazy. I still don't think I've ever slept with a guy who didn't respect me as a human fucking being.
Do you have
I think
videos
my
of that?
favorite one
You'd
was
be surprised.
it was if we can't get abortions, then men shouldn't be allowed to leave us while we're pregnant.
Right,
Your terms
Correct.
are acceptable.
right. That's
Yeah.
that's
It's
been
called
the
a
Catholic
family,
argument
you
the
dumb
whole
shit.
time.
I know, and
What
the
you're
whole
describing a
whole
Christian
thing-
marriage.
You see, the whole thing is they refuse to accept like personal responsibility is not even part of the equation. Like taking care of, like, maybe have you ever thought about, I don't know, contraception? Maybe like not
Personal
having sex
responsibility,
with
Diesel,
everything
we're
that you
talking
see.
about women.
No, that
You're
would
gonna have
require
sex,
actual.
there are
that-
ways you can
see,
do without getting
personal
pregnant.
responsibility is not even in the equation for anything for these people, man. They don't have
But
any
they
of that.
don't want to
And
do that. They want to use abortion as contraceptives, which is ridiculous.
that is sick, dude. It's so
It is
twisted.
sick.
It's just like all they want to do. Their main talking point is, hey, we want to murder babies. Yay.
Diesel, how you
as-
feeling, man?
Hey man, I'm running on about 2 or 3 hours sleep, dude.
Okay.
I'm all right. So I'm right there with Iron. It was funny, like Iron started to go to sleep, and then it was just like Selena was yelling, and then Iron's coming. Hey, what's going on in the background? Come back up. He didn't get any sleep, man. He went down, but he was like,
Hi,
got
Thor.
right back up, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. And like what was great was last night when the Hodge twins were like, Alex Jones got his shirt off. We don't want this shit.
All right, Theo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Happy to be here. This is I'm breathing that free air in Trump's America now. Yeah.
You know
We
what's really
Delta.
crazy about that thing you just brought up,
Yeah.
which is what that girl had said. That's what people were saying when it comes to most woman problems. Do people think this shit just come out of thin air? Like people just don't notice a bunch of patterns that people have that they just talk about. But remember, we're not supposed to talk about them because we're supposed to be silenced. I want to bring up a point to go down to all this rabbit hole we got to go down here.
Yeah.
So let's try and start trickling it down. So I think a big reason why Trump won this time, not because of his personality. Personality is very huge. A big part of it was Elon Musk buying Twitter. Back when the 2020 election happened, he even said on Joe Rogan that, okay, so long story short, our government paid people that used to work for the old Twitter to literally suppress information. That's happened with Facebook as well. Okay, so now compare then of suppressed information versus now where he has it, and it's basically the wild, wild west. Democrat information doesn't get suppressed, neither does the other side or libertarian or whatever political party you fall
That's
under.
how it's supposed to be.
That's a big people have been really underestimating that. That's a big thing to not have information suppressed.
You're right on that. It absolutely
versus
is.
this.
But I mean, also it's the fact that he was able to, even though he's whatchamacallit, he's technically a Republican and whatever, he's been central enough and he's intelligent enough and knows enough, understands people well enough that he could put together a coalition that brought people that were never going to get together before. I mean, RFK signing up, RFK signing up with Trump was like, to me, that was the thing that changed everything in a lot of ways. Because there's so many people who couldn't pull themselves to vote for Trump, were planning to vote for RFK, and when he said no, I'm putting myself behind Trump, they went with him.
Yeah.
And I think that made a huge difference. And the fact that the left psychotically lost their mind and attacked RFK, that his
Oh, yeah,
family
it didn't
turned their
help
back, and then like all that, like some people are going, what the fuck? Just because he's saying these things?
The other thing I want to point out to a lot of people is I'll even take it from Kamala Harris aside before we go down this other rabbit hole. Reasons why she lost. I think a big reason why she lost, not because she's just some appointed ethot. I don't think that has anything to do with it. A main reason why she lost is because the people that she endorsed, the one that endorsed her as well. Well, Mark Cuban went on. I don't know where this video was, but he did do it. Mark Cuban went on video and called all the women around Trump garbage. He literally said word for word, Trump does not surround himself with intelligent women. That means to Mark Cuban, if you either don't vote for Harris or Joe Biden or whatever, you are a moron. He literally called half the women on the planet stupid. Yeah, that's not going to help her. People are going to think like, wait, why is Kamala Harris having a man endorse her that doesn't think women are smart, even though she's a woman, right?
You don't think having Liz Cheney endorsing you is a good idea?
Probably not.
I know, right?
Also, I don't think having like Cardi B and that's a celebrity endorsement. Everyone knows this. Celebrity endorsements don't mean anything anymore. For anyone that's like doing this like us, we know Hollywood's influence has been waning. Movies have been flopping. The age of the movie stars pretty much over. There's very few movie stars that can actually draw in a crowd. Like very few of them. Probably like maybe 5 of them at this point now. You know.
I mean, you have to think like what these celebrities are famous for. I mean, it would be performing. So perhaps not just saying like, hey, I support this person, but like actually like performing for them. You know, Trump's had a few performers who made waves who were supporting him. You know, perhaps that would have gotten the word out there a little bit more.
Maybe not Little Pump.
So they just had Beyonce show up.
Little Pump.
I don't know. I think paying Lizzo to show up and tell the entire country that Kamala would make the entire country Detroit.
Detroit.
And they said it unironically, Tiny. They said it. She said it unironically.
That's the point that a lot of people are not understanding. Is if all these people are supposed to have this influence, so let's hypothetically say in this world that they do have this influence. Let's say all people have this influence, and these people do have big platforms on Twitter. Like people like Cardi B and Mark Cuban have a lot of followers. Okay, so Joe Biden himself probably endorses her. Let's be honest, he probably wants to be president. He called all Trump supporters garbage. Mm-hmm. So not only did Joe Biden call a bunch of Trump supporters garbage, Mark Cuban called half of the women that live on this planet stupid. Oh, the other lady you said, the fat bitch Lizzo wanted the country to look like Detroit. Cardi B, I mean, just that doesn't count. Nothing she says matters. She's stupid. Megan Thee Stallion shaking her ass at rallies. God, if we're gonna just be honest with why Kamala lost, the biggest endorsers on her platform were making it worse for her to actually win. For being honest here.
Also, I'm sorry, Megan Thee Stallion, who just canceled a whole bunch of her tour, who just pissed off so many of her fans, who just screwed so many people over because it's not fun anymore. I need to try
Tiny, she wasn't having fun. She's just a girl. She's just a girl.
How dare you expect her to have responsibilities?
How dare you?
I'm just a girl.
How dare you expect her to honor her responsibilities?
But she just pissed off all of her fans, the people you're trying to get to back.
Yeah.
Come on. So you picked the woman who just pissed off all of her fans.
Yep. Oh,
I mean,
great.
she said today in one of her recordings, or it was last night or something, that this is the reason why we all get hurricanes. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
The moron of that statement. Politics have nothing to do with fucking weather.
Right.
She's black.
Give the Democrats money to make the weather more gooder.
Yeah.
One of my colleges did the exact same thing, and they got no consequences.
No. I saw a great meme about this the other day. Oh, why did Noah spend so much time building an ark if he could have just paid the government to make the climate better?
Yeah,
dude, climate change is such a load of dog shit, man. I would be happy. We could go into I could go into environmental stuff all day, baby, because that's that is what I want to school.
I won't be there for that because environment supports the shit out of me.
If you want to see a giant indicator, just look at the Statue of Liberty back in the early in the 1800s. Look at that water line right there in the harbor, and then look at it now, and you'll notice that it's completely the same.
Everyone's going to focus on why Trump won.
There are archaeological finds showing up now. There are Viking archaeological finds. There are ancient Asian archaeological finds.
Tiny's too pretty for this dream. Don't lie to her.
Agree. She's absolutely beautiful.
We used to fucking be there at that time. Like, the fucking shit changes. It always has.
Tiny,
you would be absolutely insane by the number of people in my generation or my classes that are actually think climate change is an existential threat.
What's up, Chaz? How you doing, man? Oh, sorry, everyone in the chat. I didn't even look at the chat. I'm sorry. Hi, Chaz. Hi, Savage Dad. Oh, no, Tiny is not pretty. She's like a 4 out of 10. Let's be honest here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Big Brell. He's black for Tiny. He's got 9 inches. He's good, right? Well, Kitty actually is married. Blue Scorpio.
How do you know what he
What's up,
measures at? MSK.
He's black.
That sounds like you have
Can you not pull up
intimate knowledge.
Can you not pull up the comments like for half a second so people can actually read them?
Well, why would we want to read them?
I
That
thought
would be
Trump,
being
wait, hold
good.
on, wait a minute. People told me online today Trump winning means that women don't have rights anymore. You think you have
Hey,
rights?
Because
on the
they're
street?
stupid. And anyone who believes that is a moron.
Connie, let's see the little kitty shirt, your kitty shirt, man. That's
Tiny's
cute.
adorable.
What's
my
it
God.
say?
I do bad things
Blow
when
her
you're
up.
sleeping.
That
Nice.
could go out of context. That could sound wild. Just saying.
That's
MSK
why
has
it's
first
understood.
10.
Just saying knowledge.
No. God, man. Just think about this. If we just look from Kamala Harris's point of view, nobody that was endorsing her helped her in any single way. All they did was just
Not
make
really.
things worse and convince people, yeah, we probably shouldn't vote for this person. Because remember, people were already on the fence about voting and supporting her anyway. The endorsements,
All they
didn't
did
help
was
that
make
much.
people even less excited about the next Marvel movie.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah! I
Like,
can't
well,
believe Megan Thee
fuck
Stallion
this.
twerking your
Look.
ass didn't convince you to vote for Kamala Harris. Come on,
Either
right?
we're gonna finally get good movies, or we're gonna get 4 more years of really good content on YouTube. It's one or the other.
Mm.
Wait, hold on. One
That
saves you
last
money.
minute Avengers Assemble
Oh
ad for
God.
her.
Oh
Also,
God.
if we had done it earlier, it might possibly have been able to get momentum. But it was
Maybe.
like 2 days before the fucking election date.
My
Trump
favorite
has
one
the
was the
real
Har-
life Avengers. Elon is Tony Stark, man. He's got
My favorite one
he's
was the
got-
Harrison
he's got
Ford
the
one.
dream team.
No, they're
of
the Justice
everybody
League.
together, dude.
If that's the
I'm-
Avengers, then they're the Justice League. Elon, RFK, Vivek, Trump. Trump is
Justice
what
League is better
Superman?
than the Avengers. That's a good point.
Just
it's,
saying.
it's
Justice League for Trump. Just saying. Hey, nice little ring to it. Kamala had rappers and strippers endorsing her. I'm surprised she lost. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion is ugly as fuck. She's just a monkey
Whoa,
on levels
hold
I don't
on.
even want to go down.
Hold
Yeah,
on. That
she's-
girl built like an oak
Okay.
tree. I won't.
All right.
Look,
Fuck.
I
I mean,
don't have
okay,
to
the
lie
thing that-
about her. I
the
understand
thing-
you're not into women, MSK, but come on, like she's traditionally
not
thought of
attractive.
as
No,
attractive.
No, she's not.
If
I
you
agree with
told me
MSK,
Cardi-
man. She's not pretty at all.
Okay, pick
Not
these
even
two.
the least
Oh,
bit.
just the guys on stream. Pick these two. Cardi B, One Night, or Megan Thee Stallion. Cardi B, she looks better a little bit.
I
I'll pick
choose
Cardi B.
neither.
Yeah, but
Younger
Megan Thee
dog.
Stallion was
They're both
on
gross.
She-Hulk, so I don't know, man.
He's fucking with me right
Here's
now.
the thing.
All
You,
right.
you know what defeated Kamala Harris?
It's all
Post nut
Beyonce's
clarity.
fault, sure. That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sentences, thoughts, coherent questions, anything.
Just to
A
bother
lack
you,
of
MSK, I
teleprompter.
picked Nebula.
We're not doing this
Oh, you
again.
love that
We're not
answer.
doing this. I'm not falling for this again. I'm okay. Daredevil can have sex. He's blind. We've already proven that
What?
down here.
So you
What?
chose Daredevil, MSK?
No.
I
He's
mean, I would
blind.
too. He could
He
do
can't see
anything
his
with
dick.
his
I'm sorry.
tongue.
Why
I mean,
could
Matt
someone not
Murdock.
have sex because they're blind?
He can't. Where would he know how to put his dick in?
He thinks blind
Oh,
people
gosh,
are
here we go
incapable of
again.
procreation.
We're not doing this.
Dude, he's got
We're not doing this.
echolocation.
Tiny's trolling me.
There are
You
international champions that are blind wrestlers.
Lady, you've watched too
Pretty
much
sure
One
that we
Piece.
can figure out
Your
how to fuck
brain is
Tiny,
deteriorated.
don't even.
MSK, you have watched so much porn. I'm surprised you haven't gotten to that part yet.
I know. I went to church this Sunday. I got on my knees with my pastor at a Catholic church. And
Well,
What are you,
I mean,
an
half
altar
of that
boy?
sounds correct.
I hate all of you. Okay, so back to the election. Holy shit. So let's catch it to just this year. Just this
Yes,
year.
your pastor did have a holy shit.
Holy fucking God. Trump and Biden had a debate, and Trump destroyed Joe Biden. And then the media went, you know what? Now at this point, we got to get somebody else. But Biden is not cognitively able to function, right?
Dude,
Even though this was
just-
already noticeable before. I don't know why it was just right now we had to notice that.
No,
You know?
we hadn't noticed since 2019. No, man.
Yeah.
That's why everybody that dude's been asleep since 2019. It's actually, if I do, honestly, I do have a heart, and I kind of feel he is a scumbag, but I do kind of feel bad for him. I really don't wish horrible things on people, even if they do horrible things. I still, part of me wants to believe that there is redemption possible, man. That's my thinking, because
Sure.
like if somebody, if a scumbag like Paul can be redeemed, like it says, like back in the Bible, man, then like I'm telling you, there's a chance for anybody. But
MSK,
like
you got a
the
shot.
way that they use that man is like it's oh my god.
This is why I like being Jewish. I don't have to believe anyone's redeemable.
I just want to also point out the media for years have been calling Trump Hitler. So what does the media think about the average person that basically voted for Orange Man Hitler? That's crazy. Kamala Harris lost to Hitler.
Yeah, but
Crazy,
now
right?
she wants to concede to Hitler too. So like,
no,
well,
she
I don't understand. It's only 51% that voted Hitler.
I've got a video.
Her concession speech was very much, I admit that this is over for the moment, but I will keep fighting, and you must keep fighting, and you must stop
that was such a joke. Her speech was like, first of all, just the same old word salad she always does.
Yeah.
And then she tries to talk to people like they're 2 years old.
Also, it's only a 3-minute long speech.
I think that's because I don't think she's capable of having a conversation in any kind of deeper format than they're 2 years old. Because I honestly don't think she's capable. She is a complete and total empty vessel that is like that. There's nothing to her. That's why when they ask her questions, if she doesn't have a teleprompter, she has nothing to say.
I'm gonna go over the links in the private chat.
She's
I want to go over
completely
this
and totally
one point
vapid
really
in every
quickly.
sense of the word.
Because last night, the whole red wave thing, because remember, this was supposed to happen a while ago, back when all the governors were supposed to be cycled out, like I think a few years ago, people predicted a red wave. This is another thing. I want people that are on, let's say, Democrat side or whatever. I'm not trying to convince you to change your mind. What I'm going to do is show you here what happened last night. So this is what happened here last night. Basically just the entire United States of America basically rejected anything you were trying to sell them. You are so disconnected
you can't keep saying
from
the
reality.
entire.
Yeah,
it's 51 to 49%. It's not the entire.
I'm just pointing out.
I don't know, man. That
people are so beyond disconnected from whatever the hell you're trying to sell them. Maybe, I don't know, restructure how your party pushes out their values, says things to people. Maybe they don't constantly just brag about race constantly. There's a lot of things,
Bring up the most
right.
Recent where he's actually up to 312. And you can take every single blue state just happens to be the ones with either limited or no voter ID laws whatsoever.
Oh yeah,
and states
does seem very coincidental.
There you go. I'm posting in the private chat.
The biggest population city centers, where and in many of those states, like you said, there's no voter ID. So how many illegals voted in Chicago? How many illegals voted in New York?
Rogue Hero said you could. Rogue Hero was in Chicago said basically if an illegal walked in without a social security card or ID, they could vote.
Yeah, California's been so lost for so long, man. They made it illegal to ask for ID, right?
Yep, it's illegal to ask for ID in California.
Yeah, it's true.
You could see them trying to cheat.
People who were like getting pulled over by cops and they're asking for ID and they're going, I'm going to vote, so I don't have mine.
Tiny, you got to escape that state.
Hitler has an appeal that make people like him. You
got to get your mom, your cat, and all your friends and get out of there before it burns to the ground eventually. Man.
What were we saying?
Well, get Texas to give me some goddamn fucking legal marijuana, and I'll get there.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's or it's not even just all Democrats. It's just more like half the fucking nation we live in was said no. We're just tired of that. Well, other thing,
it's more. I guarantee you it's more than that.
Yeah,
man.
I know, and also I have to say, like, New York went so close to going red. It went the closest it's ever been to going red.
Right. Since they've been messing stuff around, I would tell you if you took out all the cheating and the rig stuff, I'm telling you, it would have looked like the Mondale Reagan map from the 80s, man. I guarantee.
It's already bigger than the
You're
Reagan map.
probably right, actually.
He's actually, he beat the Reagan map.
It's crazy that he ran the table on swing states. That's fucking crazy.
And he overcame so much that, like they said, the too big to rig. And even in the back of my brain, I was thinking, is that really possible, man? So it's like, but it's true. That's when they had all of that going on, and then they looked at the amount of registered voters and everything, and that's how they were figuring out how many ballots that they could run through there. And I'm telling you, if we didn't have Twitter and all the people all around, like the James O'Keefe Media, and then Crowder's folks around in all of these places, they would have still ran those ballots through there because there wouldn't have been any eyes on it. They had the trucks ready to roll, man. And they were going
cannot
to,
wait
but like
for
they went up
O'Keefe.
there, pulled up there. Because you remember when that was going around X last night when they were showing the video of the trucks with the California tags that were pulling up in Pennsylvania and all that. They were going to do that, but
show up the new one. Here's the other one from Benny that I didn't see, but the point still stands anyway. Just look at all this. People just go, I'm tired of this. If this isn't like a wake-up call to change what your party is values or whatever the fuck people say.
Oh, they're not going to change
it.
anything, man.
Look at all that.
New Mexico's already changed over. He's higher than this now.
I'm just like, hey, maybe women didn't want their little daughters or their kids having to have men compete in their
The thing
sports
is,
with them.
what
Maybe
this
they
is,
didn't.
this is a referendum on the elites. See, the elites don't care about the people, and that's what's kind of sad about a lot of these people that still vote Democrat. They don't understand. They hate you. They hate all of us, but they hate you too. You know, they don't like you. You're a useful idiot. They don't care about you. That's why when they kept sending all of this money over to Ukraine, doing all this stuff, giving the finger to the people who got the hurricanes and stuff and sending you $750 or whatever, that's just saying, fuck you. We don't
What they did
care
in Maui
what
was
you say.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so much here we could go down. This is the whole entire road, you know. And I will say this: Democrats. I brought this up before I had to deja vu the other one. There were Democrats, at least people that I know that are more left leaning. They're like, I'm voting for Trump. I don't know what this party has become, but I'm choosing that other guy. That means that should have that should have gotten so bad. People that were literally just Democrat the entire life went, you know what? I can't do it anymore. That's bad. That's really
it's gotten
bad.
so bad that they're blaming minority groups because they in
blame
mass
Mexicans.
supported Trump.
Yeah.
They're blaming Mexicans and black men because they supported Trump in huge troves.
I dated Mexican women. I know how they are. I love them. I love tacos.
Oh, here, you need to see this. This is a dude who was on. I'll put the link in the private chat. He was on CNN and he basically left them in complete
you guys want to go to private
silence.
chat? Sorry. Let me go with the stuff right now. Sorry about that. I was just talking to you guys because you guys are clout chasing fucks.
Right. I got this. It's about 2 minutes of this dude explaining to the CNN panel exactly what went down, and it's complete silence. They don't say a word.
All of them right now. So just put them in the private chat. We'll just go to all of them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Me either.
They cannot accept the truth because they believe that they control the truth.
Exactly. And that's why they can't stand Elon Musk, because he actually allows us. See, how dare he allow? We are the truth. We are.
Oh my God!
You don't need religion.
Iron.
You don't need anything.
You found my favorite one. How did you find this? Yeah, you found my favorite one. Oh, I love this one. Yeah.
I knew you would. Of course. I mean, you're not a hard guy to figure out, MSK.
Yes. Yeah, I found my favorite one.
And I just want to say, in regards to Professor Savage's dad in the chat's comment about the celebrity endorsements, the one that gets me so much is the Harrison Ford one. Because like these people do not like. I'm like, you want me to expect that the guy who cannot be bothered to do fucking anything bought a studio. He's the laziest son of a bitch, and I'm supposed to believe he got an editor, a script writer, a camera crew, a studio.
Dude,
he did all that stuff. No, he got paid. He got paid.
Not just a fence sitter. He is the most like. What's the saying where you just go where the wind takes you? There's a saying like that. This man literally
he goes where the weed takes him.
Yeah,
he's not offensive. He's apathetic. He does not give a shit about anything.
You can go back, and he used to shit talk celebrities that enforced or got heavily involved in politics.
Yeah,
he did.
He was
He thought that Indiana Jones 5 was a good idea.
Damaging to
he got paid.
to the performances
Oh,
and the escapism, and now he's like, "Oh, for Kamala Harris."
Yeah,
dude.
Also, her campaign supposedly raised $1 billion or more, and yet somehow she's $20 million in debt.
Oh,
Her
yep.
campaign is $20 million in debt.
Yep. Another thing to point with Harrison Ford, he had this big spiel like a lot of other people did about MCU movies. If you're in an MCU movie and you're a blah 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 blah, he himself is now in an MCU movie. Mm-hmm. One coming out like next year.
Yeah,
but it's
one that looks like
all before stuff though.
Complete piece
now
of
it's
shit
different.
too.
All he cares about is the giant paycheck.
You give him a paycheck, he shows up and he does the minimal possible.
I know you guys know he was shitting on actors that appeared in MCU movies, and he now himself is in one. Just to show you where celebrities' opinions lie. They just go wherever the wind takes them. They have no actual moral high ground on anything.
But have you seen the interviews around that?
When he's a great grandpa now. He's got a lot of kids to put through college. Okay,
he's better than Biden, but he's got dementia.
I mean,
oh
he's
god,
he's just secure and all, you know.
Yeah,
Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman, when they had that Hollywood Babylon thing I used to listen to maybe like 10 years ago, it was pretty funny. They were convinced that he had a stroke a long time ago because that Ralph Garman dude would be like.
Before we get to all my bookmarks today, because I was actually channeling all the energy from the haters, tears, and I was actually getting ready for the salt mountain piling up. Keep in mind, Trump went through 2 assassination attempts, actually. Yep. One of which firefighter got killed, and Destiny was like, oh man, Destiny was like, man, proud of the firefighter got killed at a Trump rally. Actually crazy. I wonder if he's watching a guy fuck another girl right now.
That boy is so fucking broken in the head and the soul. I can't even. Anytime he shows up on something, I can't watch it anymore. Because
remember the trial? We have that. He was supposed to be put in jail. They're going to jail him over falsified documents or some stupid shit like that.
It was a fucking banking error. It was a fucking.
The one he's facing jail for, it's the Stormy Daniels hush money.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
because he he put a legal fee down as a legal fee, but he didn't even do it. The people that do that, that he pays to do that, did that.
I would not sub to Kamala Harris's OnlyFans. So just look at all of that. Having an election stolen from you, rigged, whatever you want to take it. He lost it. Assassination attempts, going to jail.
He has the most resilience of any man that Dana White's ever met. He does not take being bullied. He does not take being pushed. You push him and he'll push back.
And keep in mind, he hired some people that he even said himself he shouldn't have hired because he didn't know any better when he got into the White House. Now he knows better. Now you have better people around him. I want never check on Mike Pence.
Know how they deal with how they do shit. Now he does.
Remember, Mike Pence is a gay guy who went to gay nightclubs back in the 80s.
That's 100% true.
About banging
if I had the picture, I'd show it.
He was just recently bragging about a teacher he was banging at the GOP shit from last year. But, crazy time we're in. So let's go over some of the salt mountains from today. I know Selena's going to like this too. Selena is a big fan of Taylor Swift. No, I'm just kidding. Taylor Swift.
That noise you just made, MSK.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, Taylor Swift said.
I'm so happy that she's angry right now. Like, it's so good.
Taylor Swift literally said, I'm leaving the country if he becomes president.
Good, goodbye.
Goodbye. Can you get the fuck out?
And suddenly our carbon emissions tank.
Seriously.
That she didn't mean just like the area, like she's leaving the country area. Now she's going to the coastal region.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
You got it, Gray. You got it, man. I will point out that is true. Trump has only ever beaten women in elections. He never actually beaten the man. I guess,
Oh, that was the other thing that so much of the left right now is saying, we had our chance. We had our opportunity, and you all threw it away to have a female president. Fucking give us a female that's worth actually making president.
So Hillary Clinton?
I'd have voted for Tulsi.
There's 2 months. We could still do it.
I mean, I'm so fucking sick.
Also, not for nothing, but women don't need to be in charge of stuff. Like, that's fine.
I agree.
Wouldn't you like the first female president to be qualified, though?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing.
That's the thing. If you're at least going to appoint a woman, I'm sorry. I have no problem.
Qualified, and Hillary was evil incarnate.
Yeah. I was going to say, if we're going to have a woman president, can she at least be, qualified in some level? Not just hiring her just because she's a woman.
Forget everything in this country. Even if she didn't do all the shit that we know she did, even if she seemed reasonable, do you see any world leaders feeling any type of intimidation from her? Do you think Xi's going to feel intimidated by her? Do you think Putin's going to listen to anything that comes out of her goddamn mouth? No.
Andre says,
well, they'll be perfectly fine if things go into her mouth. She might be able to get the diplomacy that way.
All right, let's just go on these salt levels. Solving. Oh my God!
Wait, let's get my screen.
Yeah. Before we go mine. All right, what do you have?
That's a good one.
Okay, the right to bear memes.
I love that
What
one.
a great name that is.
I love that one so much.
The right to bear memes. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Your favorite things put together.
Oh, you should follow them. I've been following them for a long time.
I like the ones that are like what? Definite L's, L's, and delusional takes. Those are just those. Oh my god!
I literally have not been able to enjoy the Schadenfreude this today that so many people have enjoyed because the people who are crying are so stupid, so completely uneducated
Mhm.
that it literally hurts me to listen to them fucking speak like this dumb woman.
Well, this
I have an
is 2
entire
minutes long.
thread of dumb women, or dumb people bitching. I'll pull it up in a minute.
To all you Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope he
Turn up
masks
the volume.
and your entire family, whether
This
you
woman's evil, by the way.
here legally or not. You gotta go. I hope he does that.
There's no deporting legal immigrants.
You can't deport people who are legally allowed to be here. You dumb. I can't be racist anymore.
All these things that they scream about, you would have to change the fucking constitution. You'd have to get a goddamn constitutional amendment passed. You have the shit that they keep saying he's gonna do.
That's not even the worst thing she says. Like,
No, it's
Trump-
not. It's really
When,
not.
he says when Trump said he was going to lead a mass deportation, it's illegal people who crossed over here illegally, not people that have been living here for 10 years that are legalized citizens. What?
There are 11, somewhere
Oh,
between
yeah.
11 and 20 million illegals in this country just from the last 4 fucking years. Those are
That's
the ones
crazy.
we're talking about.
That's crazy.
Black
And
men.
most legal immigrants hate those fuckers.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. I dated a chick in Atlanta. She couldn't
Black
stand
women
him.
in office, so you either voted for Trump or you didn't vote at all. The police will now have carte blanche to murder you right where the fuck you stand. And when they do that,
Excuse me, I'm sorry. So
That's what we
how
voted
does
for?
the president affect what cops do in cities and in towns?
You're not dealing with the
talked about that
sharpest
before
tack,
voting.
man. This one right here, just like it's the same thing. They somehow think all of a sudden that Trump's the president. Now you can just go. The cops can now blatantly.
If you're a
across
black guy, the
country
cops can just air you out.
murder you in the
Weren't these the
street.
same people that said that
I wish.
the cops actually shouldn't be doing that to black people, but now she's just on video saying they should? I don't know
No, she's
what
not
the
saying
fuck you
she's saying they
believe.
will, because she's a fucking
I'm just
leader.
gonna drive up 4 hours just to go waterboard MSK because I know I can get away with it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa,
man.
whoa.
The same thing.
Somalia
Just
is
like
back on the menu.
when I
The
Not
only
until
difference
January.
is he likes it. The fucking
dude, when I left Facebook years back, man, it was after Trump had gotten in, and it was like sometime in 2017 or so, and these fools kept talking about how he was destroying the environment, and I'm just like, you don't, it is impossible. You don't. What do you think that all of a sudden he's in there? He can just be like, okay, now everybody, no more Clean Water Act. Now you can all flush your toilets and dump everything into the rivers and streams. You moron! You have no idea how the regulatory community works. And it was just, I left. I was just, I had to walk away. I couldn't take this stupid. It was,
You're good.
it was.
there's not gonna be no GoFundMe's. Don't ask your family to ask us for shit. Just die. They can't afford to bury you. Dig a hole in their backyard. It is what the fuck it is. But don't expect sympathy. Don't expect protest in the streets. We're not doing
Thank
that.
you.
Black
Good.
women,
I'm
we're
okay
done.
with that one at least.
I'm
Good.
okay with, man, mostly but peaceful protests.
Your terms are acceptable.
Good job.
Seriously.
No more burning down people's livelihoods. Good.
We're done.
Who the president is
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
affect
good.
your day-to-day life in these
This
ways that she's
century
talking about.
and the next. We've
Never
done
happened.
enough. We're not doing anymore.
Oh, okay.
To you white women that once again voted against your fucking interests when your
Oh,
husband
no. Voting against my interests would be voting for that bitch, Kamala.
fucking you into the middle of fucking next week and you can't do anything.
Is she just implying that if you're a white woman, your husband just beats you?
Yes.
I think she's
You think
implying
if
that
you're
he
a white
will.
woman, your husband beats you. But if Kamala's president, somehow she's gonna stop your husband from fucking beating you.
She will be.
Should've thought about that
Kamala
before
will
voting.
personally be there.
Kamala will instant transmission like Goku inside your house
Yeah.
and stop that husband from beating you.
Yeah,
Holy
exactly. Because
fucking
she cares so much about people, man.
Anything about it because no fault divorce is in play. I want you to take those black eyes and those
No one likes no fault divorce, you dumb fucking animal. No one likes that shit.
Well, some people do. The people who
As
don't
a
want to come
person-
to
I mean-
That does not stop you from being beaten by your fucking husband.
Every time you get fucking hit, take it.
They're not
Don't look for
connected.
nobody else.
This woman
Don't-
is so stupid. I don't understand how she breathes.
Walter,
Because
I'm
it's
sorry,
a
Tiny-
reflex and it doesn't
Well, looking
require
at
conscious
the
thought.
stuff on her face, I don't think she breathes very well.
Walter had a question for Tiny. Not true, Tiny. Trump directly ruined my order at McDonald's after he gave me those cold ass fries. I couldn't support him.
Ban him.
Oh, ban him. Get him
Oh,
out.
no, wait. What was the other one they kept saying about him? Oh, he gave someone 7 chicken nuggets instead of 6.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
dope.
god, the horror. The horror. Get him out.
Bum, bum.
All of y'all that voted for Trump, I hope you get exactly what you voted for. Because
Oh,
they-
we will.
We
Like,
will.
lower gas prices and like the economy will be good, closed border. Yay. That's cool.
border.
A stable world.
III.
Stable world. No more World War III.
keep in mind,
You were completely
The illegals were pouring in. Did you guys, Striders in Texas, like some of you guys are? Remember there was a video of these guys trying to pour in there, and Texas went, okay, if the Congress doesn't want to do it, we do it ourselves. It's bad. That illegal problem is very bad. But women, oh my God, my uterus and abortion rights. Are you retarded?
No, it's exactly from what you were just saying a minute. The illegals pouring in is really bad. That's why rent is up 60% in some places and 400 in others. That's why murders are up. That's why New York City is becoming a ghost fucking town. There's not any housing, but so many stores have closed. They're closing. They're going to close another 1,200 fucking Walgreens. The cities are being destroyed. New York, it will take years. If you got rid of all the illegals and you got rid of all the stupid $5,000 a day shit and the crap that's been going on with the hotels and everything, even if you get rid of all of that tomorrow, it'll be years and years and years before New York is better again.
Yeah, and you know what? You notice how they
worse than it was in the 70s.
When they took that guy's squirrel, that was sending a message to say they're so arrogant that they could take that, kill that. They're not worried about any of the crime, any of this other stuff, but they saw that guy and they specifically targeted him just to be cruel and to show how much of a fuck you we can just do this and drop the hat. That was exactly what that was, man.
Make America great for the people that it was great for from the fucking beginning. White men. That's what he did.
Let's go. We're so bad.
I love Irish slaves that were here before there were black slaves.
I love white men.
All the black slaves that were owned by black free slave owners.
Remember, the first slave owner in the United States of America was a black man.
And if you read anything that is first person from the time, like letters or diaries or anything like that, the black slave owners were 10 times worse generally to their slaves than the white slave owners were. Especially
every freaking race has been enslaved at one point or another. So
not to mention,
shut up, you fat pig.
Why do people like this that are always talking about slavery talk about the fact that twice as many slaves went east to the Muslim empires?
This woman, I don't think this woman can tell time.
Tiny, I don't think black women are very smart, and I'm pretty sure that this example kind of proves that.
I know lots of black women that are extremely smart. This bitch is dumb as a dog shit.
No longer in the default, not being allowed to fail up. So when you're bleeding out somewhere and there's a medical emergency and you can't get no fucking help.
You mean like now?
People are finally going to stop failing up? Really?
When does that happen? Oh, I would love people just like the unqualified people don't actually get promotions. I would love that.
This moron, the only thing she knows is she's saying what exactly is happening now, but she is so retarded, brainwashed, and just this right here. This is like, I don't know. I can't even, man. The depths of retarded dumb.
Here's the thing. What's happening right now?
If you got kids, they're just gonna be motherless. It is what the fuck it is. You didn't give a fuck, so we don't give a fuck. That's just how. That's how.
You don't give a fuck now.
You didn't give a fuck about Lake and Riley or Jocelyn. Or...
Nope.
Also, I'm sorry if this country has been so horrible. It is so bad. Why
do so many people want to come in here?
There's a country in Africa that was specifically created by ex-slaves for ex-slaves, so it never had to be in America ever again. It's called Liberia. Go take a look.
Oh, so before we go, Theo, did you want to say something?
Yeah. So I've argued with a lot of women in my life, so I kind of see what's going on here. Yeah. So she's not saying things that she thought about. What happened is she's having a bunch of negative emotions, and she's just saying words that feel good. Like those aren't serious
talking points too that she's heard, bits and pieces of this, bits and pieces of that she's heard.
Yeah. She thinks she's really killing it because she's remembering all her lines, you know.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell them."
Yeah, I get you. Oh my god. No, but also before you go, to Walter's point. No, this is just to make fun of the salt that's pouring down. I'm gonna call this segment the Salt Mountain. I love it today. It's absolutely amazing.
I have so much salt logged
because the salt must flow.
The salt must flow.
my favorite guy, Salty Cracker, baby.
Who gave that kid that haircut? That is terrible.
Yeah, that's all I keep looking at.
I know, right?
I think he's the evil version.
Oh my god,
guys,
that looks like that.
Tell me if I'm right about this. I think that this guy used to be a lady, judging by their mannerisms and the way that they act.
I think
Let
you're
me know
right.
if you think I'm right watching
I
this
think
video.
I completely think you're right, dude.
Chin works
He
for
looks
it.
like he's got an Adam's apple.
What happened to white? Is he white dudes for Harris? The guys that are just addicted to porn and looking at Reddit all day?
MSK, if you think this is white dudes for Harris, just wait till you hear him.
Dude, why would you record yourself like this? You know, people in
It's
rural
entertaining.
Alabama look at that haircut and are like, man, that's nasty. Ugh.
Here's the thing.
I understand being so upset about something that you're crying and screaming and you pull up your camera and you do it. But these people are setting it up, getting ready, taking a breath, and then fucking performing.
Here, I have one that might actually be legitimate though. This one's Boogie, if you remember Boogie.
Oh,
Oh, I
Boogie.
remember Boogie.
That fuck Boogie. He's white dudes for Harris? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That dude for Harris.
Oh no, I know what he's gonna do. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, it's
I love it.
gross.
You
Yeah,
don't?
it's
Do you want me to
nasty,
skip this
yeah.
one? It's kind of gross.
No, do it.
I don't care.
All right.
MSK is in.
I can't believe Trump's actually going to win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. Fuck.
Ugh.
God damn it.
Trump winning even broke Boogie. Not faking cancer, but fucking Trump winning. That's crazy. It's actually insane. Oh my God.
That is, dude.
What happened to white dudes
It's kind
for
of
Harris?
his tits are under his armpits for Christ's sake.
Yeah, why are
That's
they twisting
impressive.
his tibbles?
Dude, white dudes for
Gross,
Harris
man.
right
I
now
can't
are
look. I
probably
don't want to
watching
look
a
at that,
girl.
man. I'm just
I
like,
guarantee right now,
I'm
white dudes
glad
for Harris,
that's not
all of
me.
them are watching their wives getting butt fucked by Tyrone. Tyrone's taking it to town on their wives right now. Holy shit!
Oh, if you want to also have Cardi B's response.
This is more this is the hurricane one or the second one?
The hurricane one, I think.
Oh God.
She looks even more uglier than usual.
Yeah, states getting hurricanes. That's what I'm gonna say.
Because you're a moron.
It's retardy B, man.
How does someone with that big of a head have no thoughts in it?
She's not, dude. Do you see her tits? I think her tits are big because they took all the nutrients out
Well,
of the
no, they're
brain.
big because they're filled with plastic, MSK.
That's true. I agree.
No way. She's not that old. It's got to be silicone.
All right, so I'm gonna go down my my bookmarks today.
It's gotta be silicone.
I just want to point out, I'm gonna go
Accurate.
through all of my bookmarks today. This is just holy shit because Andrew Tate's been adding all the people that
Oh, the
endorse her.
tipples.
Oh God.
Taylor Swift,
Oh,
Obama,
man.
Michelle Obama. Okay. White dudes for Kamala will have to go back to their original jobs as porn addicted Reddit editors. Okay. Oh my God. The View, because that's been basically fucking. I don't know how that show is. Who still watches that? Willingly.
Nobody, man. I'm telling you, they've been. I think they've been funding that show for a while, man. That's the one up there. You just scroll past that one.
Wait,
dude,
play that one. Play that one.
This one
Dogging
is
it.
so cringe. This one is so cringe. Hear this, and people will wonder why no one voted for them. Even people on their own side went, you know what? I'm done.
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful
Of course, that's
that
all
a
it
mixed
is.
race woman marries a Jewish
Millions
guy.
of
I
dollars.
hate
Right.
that term. I hate that term. I hate it. Ugh.
Yep. Just hear that. That is beyond cringe, man. Who people are? Oh my goodness! And you know what? I'm not surprised. Yeah, you are. Actually, that's such cope. You are surprised because if Kamala Harris won last night, all these ladies would just be ramming it down our throats. That she was the best ever.
Well, no, they wouldn't be ramming down our throats because they'd be having things rammed down their throats. Come on, MSK.
True. NYC girlfriends after finding out you voted for Trump. Oh, this was just holy shit.
This is kind of almost funny because she's insane, but a bunch of people said this is actually from a few years ago. This wasn't actually because of Trump.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just shut the
There are those that act like that about Trump.
I'll just shut the fuck up for good now, huh? Yeah, you fucking.
Oh yeah, I
I
saw this a couple years ago. Yeah.
Fucking over, you fucking dumbass. I hope that
Yeah, she
you
could be
choked
picked.
on a piece of concrete and literally go to hell. I will see you in fucking
lovely.
hell. You fucking asshole. You fucking liar. You
Yeah,
fucking
I support the
manipulator.
Like I
Ford
said,
movement.
I've never had to
play
talk
your
to an
cards
ex
right
that
with
way.
me.
like I told Tani, like imagine dating this creature.
What's her at?
Man.
Do you guys know?
We know
He
Cleo's
probably
tight.
asked her what she wanted to, where she wanted to
Wait,
eat one too many times.
You know, there's some guys out there that are like, I can fix her too, man.
I would.
No,
Hear me out.
no.
Hear me out.
He's like, hear me
I
out.
can fix her. I don't know. I can try. She's from New York. Those bitches are crazy. They're mentally insane.
Yeah, Michael said it too.
Well, what did I say?
It's cracking
Did I say
the
something?
knuckle.
Oh, this one.
She reminds me of
This one's 3
Toyoshi.
minutes.
Her voice is very raspy. I wonder why.
This one's 3 minutes, but I'm pretty sure you guys seen this one. Oh my god, this is the one where the bitch got the clippers.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I don't think I saw
Oh
this
shit!
It's the 3 minute one where the bitch got the clippers.
Oh, this fucking.
Oh,
bitch.
this where she
I
can't
didn't
figure out how
see
to
this
use
one.
a beard trimmer.
You guys
Now, here's the thing.
Right.
You look,
I don't know how to
there's something in the eyes about
She's
every
admitted she doesn't
single
even know
one.
how to
of
use
these
it.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
man. It's the eyes, man. The windows to
The soul.
See what happens. Is this cutting
These
off
don't have
there?
souls.
I'm gonna have to cut it shorter than that. That's it down, right? I think that this is too.
This is why most women have been diagnosed with mental
This is
illness.
hilarious.
This
She
is
has
not
no idea how to use
sane
it.
behavior. This is not sane.
No. Because no. This is completely indicative of who they are. She has no idea how to use the clippers. So
Nope.
instead of picking up her phone and saying, "How do I use clippers?" and actually being legitimately reasoning being
reasonable.
She's just gonna keep trying until it gets really, really bad, and then it's somebody else's fault that she couldn't fucking just do some goddamn research. 5 fucking minutes.
Cut it.
Oh,
There we
that
go. I given up on America? Yeah. Also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that
Oh
shit.
man, how will we ever get by without a 10 like that one?
Admitting she grows her hair out for other people.
Great pause.
I can't wait to have this woman off the market because everyone was going for her. Maybe
This
she
is the
started
thing I was
OnlyFans.
saying. These women who are like, I forget showering, forget doing my hair, forget looking pretty for men. It's like nobody wants you, girl. Look at you.
Beyond that, even if people actually did want her, she's literally saying that every aspect of her personhood is
I just can't do it, man.
I don't fucking grow my hair long for someone else. I grow my hair long for me. I don't take showers for someone else. I take showers so I feel clean. This woman is acting like she has nothing of herself at all.
Well, no, she wants to be repellent though, which is like, it's working, girl. It is working.
She doesn't even change her
Work
repellent.
at it.
Hold on. I want to point out
like
this happens with a lot of women. They'll be like, you know what? I'm ugly. Now I'm going to prove why I'm ugly. How does that make any sense? This makes no sense.
Iron, you won the internet with that comment, though, dude. All I ever
I don't remember what I said, but thank you.
Single guys, she's off the market. The fucking Kamala Harris voter. Just saying, the one that doesn't shower.
All the things that the patriarchy wants us to be.
If I'm mad at the opposite sex, I'm not going to make myself repellent. I'm going to make myself hotter so that they feel fucked up when I
Send
say
me
no.
those pictures first.
That's
What would it
actually how
take
that would work.
to get you mad at the opposite sex,
Those of
Tiny?
you ladies
That-
who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
White man.
These people think race has to do with everything that it has nothing to do with.
All that's on their mind is race. Everything's on their mind is race. They can't think about
We
anything
didn't
else.
vote for the white
I gotta tell
man,
you-
okay? We
No,
voted for
no.
the fucking orange man.
Correct, bitch.
Orange man rad.
Orange man Hitler.
I don't know how to work the thing, but I'm on my way.
Orange man rad.
Just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long.
Here's where she goes really crazy.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you.
Oh, she's pulling a Britney Spears.
Who's she punishing with this?
So fucking crazy. You know what?
At least Britney wore a push-up bra while she did this.
8 years,
Saying.
whatever.
You show me or whatever.
Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life. That's when my life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't
8
get
years ago was one of the worst times in your life? You mean under Obama? She just said 8 years, right? I'm not hallucinating.
No, it's 2016.
She did say 8 years.
It'd be 2016,
Yeah,
right?
she said 8 years. That would have been
8 years, right?
The
I think I
worst
might
time
be
of
right.
her life. No.
Now she may have cut all her hair off, but she still has that alluring nicotine stain right on her buck teeth in the front.
Yeah, man. And those eyes, man, they
bet
just,
she
look-
doesn't
just
brush
draw
her teeth?
they
That's the point.
draw you in like a serial killer.
I
And I'm sure she
who
smells
wants
like
to
one
bet-
too.
Who wants to bet she doesn't brush her teeth and she has some fucking like celery between her fucking molars?
Okay, I'm sorry. There are a lot of medications that will fuck up your teeth and fuck up your mouth. I'm not ever gonna call someone out on that personally.
Yeah, no, that's she's got smoker stains.
That's cigarettes.
She sounds like Sarah
Those are
Connor in
mixed
Dark
things.
Fate. She sounds like she fucking smokes cigarettes and doesn't dump them in the ashtray.
Participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you.
I'm
If
sure
you
she
are
smokes.
Thank
Newport,
God.
Phil inclusive.
going to be
Yeah.
promoting the 4B movement from here on out.
Please do.
What's a 4B? Okay.
It's basically
What
MGTOW
we're
for
doing
women.
is what she's doing right now. It's making herself ugly to punish others.
Yeah,
Wasn't
so
their
the
whole
outside
administration
matches
about-
the inside as if it
Wasn't
didn't
their whole
already.
administration about promoting how beautiful women are and that they're independent and they can do anything a man can't do? Oh my lord!
That was
Holy
before the
crap.
trans. That's before the trans shit
Probably
made people not understand what a woman actually is.
Whatever. At least I live in a state right now that has
Style,
voter
yeah.
rights. And we voted out.
Well, it's almost like Trump didn't take him from you.
No one took any rights you have, you dumb broad, you dumb bimbo. Oh my goodness.
He came. We
When
also
they
voted
talk
yes.
about taking rights away, it's like they just like
law, some people-
unless you let them like teach sex to
Here's
kids.
the thing.
and,
Here's the thing. When we let
murder
them make
babies
their own
and
choices,
through a
this is the
drive-through.
shit they do.
Mm-hmm.
What happened,
You're
Theo?
really quiet, Theo. Say that again.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying when we let them make their own choices, this is the shit they do.
I know.
I
Believe
mean,
me.
like
Women
cutting their
can
own
make
hair,
good decisions on their own. Just pointing
voting
out.
for Harris.
No, there are exceptions. There's an exceptions, man.
Oh
There's
god.
always exceptions to the rule.
He's
Oh,
just trying to
Lord.
rile me up.
I don't know,
No, I would never do that intentionally.
Here's more of
I
the
don't know, man.
racism that we're getting from the
Tolerant left.
the loving, supporting left.
Yes, the tolerant left. They're not racist at all.
Not racist at all.
Sorry, you don't come up with the type of shit that they've been saying about Hispanics just because you're pissed one night. This is people who thought this shit ahead of time.
Of course
all
it is.
like-
It's
Remember-
like it's just like all the black people that left the Democrat plantation. They say the most racist, awful
Oh yeah, yeah.
stuff
Here-
that like
here's
back
the
in
view
the
again,
like the
promoting
freaking
censorship.
60s in Alabama, people wouldn't even be saying
Just
this.
All
Hear-
of these
hear them
people,
right here
they're
promote
apologizing
this.
for their own racism.
Can we not let Fox News off the hook, please?
I don't understand.
And Newsmax and all the fake news that's been going out there. You know, one of the things that
The fake
we-
news is your shit, dumbass.
Yeah, no kid. Fox News. We don't care about Fox
I get
News.
most
Fox
of them
News is
don't watch
asshole.
They're basically nothing more than a neocon.
of education.
Exactly. They're controlled opposition. That's what all they all have been. Who are you talking to, lady?
No, the kids in, I brought this up before, I'm going to bring it up again. In Finland, kids in nursery school are learning to discern between fake news and real news.
Yeah.
They should be teaching that in
By
this country.
who decides what's
By
fake
the,
and what's
the
real?
government.
Exactly.
Their side. Their side. Their side. Yeah.
Teach children tolerance. Teach them to think critically.
To think critically.
The
Oh
Finnish-
Lord.
You know what else the Finnish are doing? The Finnish are closing their borders. The
Yeah.
Finnish are getting rid of their immigrants.
Based.
Not to mention,
I lo-
if you speak Finnish, do you know
Dude,
what actually
based.
translate like to say "I love you" in Finnish? Do you know how that translates? It translates as "I hate you less than everyone else." That's how you say "I love you" in Finnish.
I love how someone on the View.
That's actually, that's kind
Kat.
of sweet.
I love
No,
how the
it's not.
lady. I love how one of them was like, think critically. That might be the most ironic thing I've ever heard in my entire life. All right,
Especially coming from that crew, right?
so crazy. Just I love Saul. Oh, a black woman melting down. Oh, I
the
love
best
it.
part is this is a thread of like 30 different reactions.
Sure.
So I got them all lined up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cool, man.
Oh, lady.
This is all so fake.
She having a stroke?
It's all fake.
It
That's
is
that
funny.
one.
Definitely
Out.
fake.
Is there
You're right
is there
about
is
that.
there like a shortage of Midol in the Biden Harris economy or something? Can we
I know. I think it's a shortage of antipsychotics.
How did I know that they were all going to
Wait.
use the Billie Eilish song from the Barbie soundtrack?
My
I swear to
boyfriend,
God.
my boyfriend's in the living room watching the results while I'm crying in the shit. Holy
That might be
I
the
would love at
only
least
time
one
that I've
for this. The
actually
girl
known
sitting on the
that
couch
that's-
crying, and then the boyfriend comes in just like laughing at her, like
I would actually believe
Dude.
that one.
puts his MAGA hat on her, pats
You
her
know
on
what
the
would be
head.
awesome if they have like Trump and Cat Turd dancing in front of it, man. You
See,
know,
this one's a guy, so this is a gay guy, so I don't believe he can actually act.
I'll be in denial for
Selena, did you say that was Billie Eilish? That
Oh,
may
wait.
be the
Yes.
only
Is that a gay
time that I've
guy?
ever heard a Billie Eilish song, and I know who it is, and I'm sure I'll forget it. in
Wait,
5
is that a
minutes.
gay guy or a lesbian?
I can't
Okay,
tell.
Who
before we go
can
to that,
tell anymore?
I
go to
can't
where
tell
it
any
says Mark
difference,
Hamill
Dave.
on your thing. Go to Mark Hamill. We're gonna read Mark Hamill's tweet. Mark
Oh,
Hamill
no.
finally tweeted. He actually put it out 30 minutes, I think, before I got off work. Mark Hamill tweeted, everybody. Let's look at his tweet. The Cope one.
Is that Gerald behind him?
No, it's Stephen King.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that
God.
is.
Go to Mark
I
Hamill's profile.
got my weak glasses on, brother.
Okay, this is Mark Hamill's tweet. Click on it. No, I just want to read.
Oh
the
yeah,
quote
you got to
too.
read the
They
responses
say-
from everybody. It's fantastic.
They say we get the leaders we deserve. Either that has just been disproven, or this is not the America we all thought we were living in.
Who is we?
That is how I felt when Obama got elected, and then I felt even more like that when fucking
They stole the
Biden got
2020
elected. So I
election.
sort of understand how he
And-
feels. We just
and
think about
Demian-
things differently.
Go fuck
Deviant,
yourself.
go
You
fuck
make
yourself.
Star
Until
Wars
Trump,
words
we
with
haven't
your room
had
position.
I hadn't had a decent president my entire adult life.
Yep.
Not one. I
Just
was
true.
a kid when Reagan was in office, so that doesn't fucking count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you loved
and
Obama.
Bush Sr.
Remember?
was a piece of shit. Clinton was a piece of shit. I did vote for Obama because I'm anti-war, and at the time, that's what I
what they
thought. You know,
want,
between
man.
Bush and
Claimed he
him,
was, yeah.
And then it's
That's what he sold
hilarious
me
how
on.
they're like all pro Cheney and pro war now.
He just
man.
said move.
yeah.
I
You're
love
a real-
Flash and
Of course, it's just
I
Oh,
love Bully
God.
McGuire for the win. I really hate that.
Guess who's gay?
Look, man, we'll never have. We don't look. We'll never have another guy like that.
Just love
Like
that one.
Trump. I
Oh
love
my
that.
goodness. Oh shit.
Dude, and I fucking loved how last night during his acceptance speech, he had to just like if you had like a grandpa or an older uncle that's just so excited about some story, keeps retelling it over. Like,
Yeah,
oh
about
God,
the
here he
Elon
comes with the
Musk
spaceship.
thing.
Yeah.
I like seeing
I
him go and
couldn't
talk
believe
about
it. It
Tiger
was like
Woods'
watching a
dick again.
movie.
Oh, here's
Dude.
Dr. Clown. Okay, that's actually a name. Dr. Clown PhD.
Oh,
Join
did you
my
see that
circus and let's laugh. Oh, that must
Trump-
that must be golden.
Trump's gonna have a big 250-year America celebration. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
With,
It's gonna be
yes, from all
dope.
50 states. It's going to be kind of like the World's Fair from the.
Yeah,
We're
from
waiting.
like
when
it's
you
gonna be like the
Next one.
bicentennial, man. That's freaking.
We're
dope.
waiting. When are you guys moving out?
Yep.
All these celebrities said
Bye-bye.
that they would move if Trump won. Yep.
And just
Is
think,
that Neil
all-
or Ray J?
every single one of them has a huge fucking
There's-
mansion and
Wait
a
a
whole bunch of
minute.
land.
That ain't no updated
Well,
Amy
well,
Schumer
well,
pick. She's
well,
5
it
times
doesn't.
that big. I'm sorry. It's interrupted.
I wouldn't
Oh,
mess any
God,
of them.
man.
Maybe
Holy-
Jon Stewart. I still kind of
Jon Stewart
I
at
can't lie. He's
all,
still
he
pretty
does
funny.
because he went on that.
He has some good points every now. and then.
Especially when he
called out
remember when he
Wuhan.
went on Colbert.
I
and
never
he
liked
was
that.
like,
Yeah.
maybe it's the freaking. It came from the lab that says the COVID-19 lab. And it was in
Not
that
only that,
lab.
he's
It was
old,
like-
but he also just defended Tony Hinchcliffe at Trump's rally.
He
He
did.
said like
He
he's a
did, and
comedian.
I
So
like
that's
that.
awesome.
too.
Exactly, man. It's like he has like glimmers of hope. Just kind of like who's the guy whose
right.
brother was the mayor of New York that's
Mhm.
vaccine injured.
You guys
What's that
ready
dude's
to
name?
eat
Used to
fat
work
this
on
with me? You
CNN.
ready
He's
to-
kind of like gotten it. He
Cuomo.
was
The
like
the
Cuomo.
Cuomo-sexuals.
yeah. Chris Cuomo. He was
Well,
like
I have to say,
Yeah.
there might actually be an investigation into all of the grandparents he murdered during COVID. Now,
Yeah.
finally, maybe.
Andrew Cuomo. Yeah. And
I'm
maybe
still
they
waiting
do it
for the
into
Hillary voters to run out. Yeah, all these people
into
said
that blue
if Trump's right.
I was gonna say, and they need to do it to that blue-eyed devil, Whitmore.
Mm,
Or Fauci.
yeah. Good Lord, man. All these celebrities are like, we're going to move if Trump wins. Well, I better see you post them plane tickets. I can't wait till you leave. Get the fuck out.
Please,
all right, this was on Good Morning America, I think so.
The Washington Post, Matt Bai, writes in part, I do think the prosecutions fed a narrative of Trump as a victim. I also think Democrats dug themselves into a hole on cultural issues and identity politics. Trump.
Whoever wrote this in is correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
every
true.
single word of that paragraph.
Every single day on their news
narrative
media,
as Trump is a victim. He
Hitler.
was literally shot. You ass clowns.
This thing, most of the media outside of like Fox News, I would say, from what I saw, all villainizing Trump day in and day out, 24/7 on their news cycle.
Well, Fox didn't like him either, man, because they're controlled opposition, man. We've known forever, man. The only place you get the truth is freaking X, man. Thank you, Elon. Once again,
And
my
me.
man.
You get the truth from me.
Trump's vicious
That's a lie.
transgender ad in the Losing Weeks. She's for they, them. He's for you. Was probably the most effective
vicious.
of the cycle. I think
That's the most
I
offensive
would
thing
say
you've
the
seen?
McDonald's picture. There's so many iconic pictures from this entire campaign, man. I saw there was like a collage of all of them. It's like the mug shot. Remember the mug shot? The mug shot. The freaking he got shot doing the fight thing, serving fries at McDonald's. Good grief, that is amazing. And
Someone
then
said he had
and I
sent in
knew
his
it when they
his
called him
resignation
garbage.
from McDonald's.
And when I knew when Biden called him garbage, I was like, Trump's gonna freaking he's gonna go on a ride in the trash in the garbage truck, man.
That mugshot.
Mugshot. Iron's alive, but half
Yeah,
dead.
man.
Blew the fuck up.
Iron blowed up, man.
that probably landed a lot of
I'm
Democratic
turning my camera back off here.
Okay.
And I'm gone.
voters who feel like the
Yeah, I
party is
know. I
consumed
still don't
with
understand how he does
issues,
it.
while the economic issues
Magic.
Yeah, this right here is also true. They're so focused on shit that doesn't really matter in the
Doesn't
grand scheme
matter,
of things.
exactly,
Nothing
man.
changes. Like
They don't
these people
because
are
they don't
so
care about they don't care about
Yeah.
everyday Americans because they hate them. They hate us.
These people
They
are
hate
so
all of us.
focused on like what a random Hollywood celebrity says, and they have to cancel them rather than focusing on, I don't know, the American people they proclaim to love. Honestly,
don't really change. I think people needed a reason to feel good and hopeful about voting for her. And absent that, a lot of frustrated voters apparently decided to go with the guy who wants to burn it all down.
Let's dig.
Goddamn right.
Because
burn
you
the entire system down.
Yeah.
Root
He
it
wants to
out.
burn,
Weed it
he
out.
wants to burn down the insane bureaucracy. The way they're
Yes.
saying, they think he's going to burn down the country.
Because they are the bureaucracy. So yes, for them it is.
But it's not.
They're
the
part of
country.
it.
college campuses this fall, stacked on top of what's been happening on.
oh, I'm glad the Jew thing. Remember, my God, during the Gaza-Israel conflict when it first started, around that time frame, Jewish kids in colleges were afraid to walk around, go out of their fucking classes. Trump has been
MSK,
very, very
all over the
supportive.
fucking world were afraid to walk out of
No
their houses.
kidding, man.
They were
Yeah,
Exactly.
remember that?
It's horrific.
elderly
And the
couples
fact
walking to school who don't have flags, they don't have nothing. They just happen to have a kippah on, or they happen to go into the doors of a
telling
school.
you.
They were attacked regularly.
in
Yeah.
the most sick anti-Semitic shit. You saw these people for who they are, man. They all come to the surface and come out here with the most ignorant, ill-informed nonsense talk. I've never seen. I mean, I honestly, I couldn't say. I've never understood the whole. I never understood why the whole Jew hate thing. I've never. I just it makes no sense to me. But this stuff, it was like I never thought I could actually see the madness that went down, and it was just like,
I hate to move away from something that actually matters, but why does the guy on here look like that one Friends actor who passed away last year?
Oh my goodness. All right. So just pointing out, the reason why I bring it up is because Trump has been very supportive of the Jewish people. So if you wanted that war to
He has
stop,
Jewish grandkids, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Kamala Harris, I don't know what I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I've not heard her talk about it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
She gave
Okay,
out
in
ads
one
over
day
both
she went
sides.
to two different rallies. One had a more prominent Muslim crowd, the other one had a more prominent
Sure did.
Jewish crowd, and she
Okay.
switched her sides
for ads
each event
in those areas. Yeah,
and in the same day.
And CNN actually, it was so
on.
bad CNN called her out on it. Like one quick thing. This reminds me, like Tiny, like. Have you seen just I don't know any interactions or anybody that you know, family or otherwise? Have they any of this the whole anti-Semitic nonsense? Did that change anybody who was like typically voting left? Did you see anything like that?
Thousands, if not tens of thousands, were just slapped awake by what was going on. And I'm sorry, I've spent most of my life fucking screaming at the ADL to stop being assholes and stop being snowflakes, and that all the shit that they go across, that almost everything that they go after is not actually anti-Semitism. I've been screaming for years that it's not anti-Semitic to do this, and this. And then I get fucking slapped myself, be like, the shit that came at me? Yo.
Yeah, because the reason why I brought the Jewish thing up is because Trump is very open about he's going to be supporting them. So if you're someone that didn't like what was going on the college campuses,
the Hague and the fucking international law says to use human shields is a war crime. To take
yes, of course it is.
All
I agree.
the shit that happened were considered international war crimes for anyone else except the Palestinians.
Right, exactly, man. And
agree.
So,
he's not, because he didn't come out and say, "I think Israel is right." He came out and said, until the hostages are released, there's nothing to talk about because they're breaking international law. Israel is not.
Those monstrous people that did that. There's still people, and there's still
an American citizen being held for more than a year.
And how many people?
One other president, even fucking Clinton, wouldn't have allowed that to fucking stand.
Man, how many of these people?
They made every American in the world a target. They've showed that we will. It used to be you fuck with an American and you're worried about a SEAL team coming into your country and destroying it.
Exactly.
Now if you fuck with an American, maybe they'll pay you off.
Man, and what about the damn all the kids that like ended their lives because of them? I can't even imagine seeing these sub animals.
Everything that you've seen is not what actually happened. The Israeli government, under pressure from some of the families, refused to show what really happened.
I'm glad. I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Go to Israel. There's a 45-minute video that has all of the streaming that the terrorists were streaming themselves, as well as security films and stuff.
You want to put a fork in this?
It's nothing.
Really quickly?
I can't.
Shimazu? Oh, dude, it's been a long time since I've seen you here. Hopefully you've been doing good, man. You remember me back in my heyday when I was in my prime, when I was hotter, better looking, richer. Well, I'm still that now, but I'm not in my prime anymore. My back's killing me at this point, Tiny brought fire. Wait, is Tiny on fire?
Brings the fire, man.
Tiny, you currently on fire? I can't see this.
A lot of Tiny sipping going on in the chat. I'm not sure.
Everyone does it.
No.
Do not.
Can y'all fucking drink some water? Just fucking chill, please.
Do not push up her ego. Only I can do that.
Christ.
God, man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
College campuses over the past 4 or 5 years. I have said this on the air, and every time I've said it, people said, "Oh, you're just saying that because you're a white conservative." No, I'm just saying it. No, every Democrat that we have ever sat down with dinner with over the past 5 years who have kids that go to colleges say their kids are afraid to speak in class because they'll be canceled. Let me say that again. And they're all Democrats.
You know what? Let me talk on that real quick. Let me talk on that.
Sure. Go ahead.
I am actively a college student. I know several Trump supporters who refuse to speak out in class or in the dining hall or anywhere else because they are terrified. This is the first year I'm actively being open about my politics. I pushed it a bit last year, but this year's the first year. And literally the first day of class, I get into a fight with the professor because he's lying about the MAGA movement. And no one on campus, even now, are able to say there's a little bit more of it now that Trump's been reelected, but it's insane. I literally, thank God, my school is like middle ground freedom of speech because I could be expelled from most colleges.
You have my condolences, brother. Hey, look, man, when I was working in that lab for a while, it wasn't part of the university, but it was a state job, and it was like because it was the vet lab and doing work so with the university. So the entire building was basically full of a bunch of brainwashed, they go along with whatever that went down. That entire building like knew that I wasn't taking the jab, man, and they would come and bother. I had this Chinese woman coming and sitting and asking me about this stuff, man. They would all look at me like I was some kind of pariah. I remember one time I went into the doorway of this girl.
Yeah, there's a massive
working on her.
Yeah.
We got an echo. Is that on me?
Wasn't you? You're muted.
Oh.
Well, anyway, man, I walked into the doorway.
Diesel, I think it's you.
That's Diesel.
I think it's you, Diesel. No offense.
What? No, that's okay. You can offend me. Let me see. Where's it coming from?
They're good.
But anyway, I walked into the doorway, and then this girl who in there, this like overweight chick, I was talking to this other girl, and as soon as I walked in the doorway, because they didn't, they knew that I didn't have like a or wasn't vaccinated, because all these losers were talking about that. She immediately gets her mask and pull over her face like virtue signaling, and I was like, it was like every day walking in there for that. I know exactly. You have my condolences for having to deal with that, brother. Having to go to college, because I know how these people are and how they think.
How the Red Sox going? Yeah, fine. Yeah. Sitting there eating. Beautiful day today, wasn't it? Yeah. My daughter at University of Virginia, she's afraid to raise her hand in class, because if she says something that's politically incorrect, she will immediately be canceled. She'll be shunned from class. She'll be destroyed in social media by noon. So they just sit in class quiet. Now, if any of you, which camera? Give me a camera to look at. Boom! I'll look at that one. If any of you out there say, oh, that's just like a conservative, white, Southern guy, da-da-da, that's what you're losing. That's what you're losing. Because that's what I heard. And I didn't hear it from Republicans. I didn't hear it from Trumpers. I heard it from Democrats over the past 3 or 4 years. Their kids were afraid to talk in class and say something unpopular because they would be canceled. And it's an epidemic. Willie will tell you it happens in New York City schools. It happens in colleges. And all of this adds up.
All
people
on one side, yo.
Come on, this is crazy. And
I'm
it's having an impact from, again, the trans ad to, the athletics. And by the way, as we've said on the show 1,000 times, Democrats should be smarter on the women's athletics thing. 85% of Americans oppose men transitioning after puberty and competing against women. And I'm not just saying this the day after the election. I've been saying this for years.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're full of crap.
No, these guys are capping out their ass, honestly.
But I mean, if you go back to before we actually got into the stream, when Theo made fun of me for asking Tiny what kind of this is why. If I say the wrong joke in like any of my clubs, I'm banned. I'm gone immediately.
Oh my god!
That's fair. I don't know, and I will say, in your defense, I'm pretty callous to it because I'm as some of you know, I'm a comedian, and there was like 6 months of this year where I couldn't book any shows because there was a coordinated effort to cancel me. And so I just kind of like took it on the chin and I pushed through it and I started producing my own shit. And then once I started producing my own shit and I started doing well again, people started being nice to me again and they pretended like they never talked shit about me. Like, see, that's the thing. You could actually just get through it if you're willing to suck it up. But also I understand for young people who are maybe dealing with people who are more sensitive, it might be like, it's a scary thing.
Well, the whole college thing, they bully you, man. The professors. I knew when I was working
there. There's a lot of like you could literally feel like you're gonna lose your major or lose your advisor.
Right. They'll bully you to go along. That's why their places are like they're communist training grounds, man. Because I mean, even when I worked there back in 2007, 8, 9, 10, it was like bad then, but not to the point where it's gotten like exponentially worse since I was working there, man. And it was they want to bully you. You have to go along with this and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I can't imagine having to deal
Walter
with
said
that.
adult Gohan definitely comes off as a Saiyan for Kamala guy. Oh my god.
Oh no. That's a horrible thing to say about Gohan.
Oh, don't you dare say that about Gohan. He's a family man who loves his wife. So you get out of here.
I went to school at Texas A&M, which is considered one of the most conservative schools in the entire country.
Yep.
And there were classes where I got problems for speaking out.
Yeah.
There were teachers that
You?
I was in the Corps Cadets. We wear our uniform to class. There were teachers who would literally fuck with you just because you had a uniform on. And then there were other teachers, like my military ethics course, because I said certain things. They just it doesn't matter what school you're at. There's a
Exactly.
My state was one of the first ones.
Alabama, man. I mean, I'm in the middle of Alabama, man, and it's like that, dude. You think that like they've got it's a commie breeding ground, man, and they keep being allowed to push the propaganda and stuff like that.
My baby made a video. My girl AOC breaking down. I need to watch this. Oh my
I
girl.
just posted this. Look at the
Let's go.
Look at the bags under your
Yes.
eyes, y'all. Look at the
You
bags.
guys are- and Theo said he would bang Liz Wheeler over AOC. This man's crazy.
I ain't messing with
Like
none
with
of
AOC
that.
on top of Liz Wheeler, or
Since she's been pregnant, she's been looking thick though. I'll be honest with you.
That's true.
we know what
God,
Theo's
man.
into.
Hell yeah.
We are about to enter a political period that will have consequences for the rest of our lives.
Good.
We
Good, because that it's not like what you've been doing the past 4 years, you freaking horse faced.
Hey, at least he's not on a random fence in the middle of DC.
Didn't this girl lie about getting raped, and it was confirmed she wasn't even in the vicinity of
Yeah,
where
she
it
wasn't even in the
apparently happened?
Capitol.
She wasn't
Oh
there,
my
man. She's
god!
lying horse teeth trash.
cannot give up. We now find ourselves in a time in history that has precedent, and we find ourselves, I believe, in a time where there are, let's say, peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism. And
You are the fascist
They don't
woman.
understand they use words that they don't understand the definitions for, or they just decided to change the definitions for.
They
Can I
just
be
been
honest?
calling
What
the
the hell is
right
she
fascist
saying? All
because
I'm hearing
people
is
on the
just
right would
words.
call people on the left communists, so they wanted to come back with fascists, thinking that it's the opposite.
yeah.
No, it's the same. It's
All I'm hearing, I don't know what the fuck this bitch is saying. Can she just get to the point?
word
This is-
salad. It's a bunch of
Holy
nonsense.
She's
fuck.
stalling so
That's what I said.
much.
And somehow I'm the bad guy when I say women shouldn't be in charge of stuff.
No, I agree with you
I'm the
100%.
bad guy.
I agree with
I
you. Yeah.
do.
authoritarianism. And
See, the
this
women are
is
agreeing.
the era that we are poised to enter. Donald Trump
Yeah, I'm
has
sure you're poised to enter.
turning the military on U.S. citizens that he deems
That is just what the bill that your asshole administration signed in and put through. You piece these gaslighting pieces of trash.
So she's telling us right now in this video, he literally said that he'll turn the U.S. troops against American citizens. I
That's
need
what
to
they're doing.
that. I need to see receipts. That sounds like a pretty big
No,
threat
they,
right there.
they pushed something. They just pushed a bill through saying that they could use the military against citizens who went against the election results.
Gray is
man.
right. She has baggage.
Yeah.
I can't date her.
There's
She has
baggage
baggage.
under them
No,
eyes, man.
can't do it.
They almost look fake to me.
Authoritarians.
Maybe she added them.
Oh, authoritarian! Shut up, gaslighting.
Leads
Trash,
to
man.
I don't know what she's saying. She's just talking out her ass. Lady,
You know, if you're
shut
gonna
up.
ramble that much, at least show some cleavage.
Yeah, show some ass or something. Like open your butthole or some shit, man.
No, man.
Oh,
okay,
I
that's a bit
can't-
far.
I
That's a bit
can't.
far, Miss
She's
Cat.
awful. I can't stand her.
It's important. It's more important to be morally right than to be factually correct. Oh my god, I'm done. Nope.
And
that's
you're
what she said
wrong.
that.
We
You're
must
wrong on
be
both
unburdened by what has been.
Also, wait, do you guys know where the phrase political correctness comes from?
I don't remember.
I do.
You educate me?
You
The
don't?
Soviet
You're not
Union,
familiar with math?
where all sorts of experts had to be politically correct, not factually correct. It's literally Soviet communist propaganda
Every
talking
single
points.
thing we're
Propaganda
dealing with right now is
talking points,
rooted
man.
in
I'm pretty sure
communistic
that's
and
bad.
neo-Marxism.
Got dialed all the way up to 11, man. Went around a little bit before
never-
Obama and through
never
that,
worked.
man.
It's never worked once.
No,
The
but
only
like
way it
there's
works is in very, very small groups that are pre-industrialized. That's the
I
only
can
time
fix her
anything like that can
too.
get close to working.
I can fix her. I promise. Just one night of my 10 strokes and she'll be calling me back every day.
No.
Promise. Right, Gray?
Dude, you couldn't fix anything. And come on, you don't have to hype it up. You don't have 10 strokes worth. Come on.
You can't even fix that vacuum back in the corner, dude. So
Man, you can't even fix
can't
the
even
hanging
mount
the
the
TV
TV
on the wall, man.
Hey, stop talking
Oh,
about
it's
his
not
bike
about
like
me.
that.
Oh, whoa, this is about Tiny.
Hey, fix your room, then you can fix AOC, sir.
My house is fixed. I have
actually,
two
it's starting
shelves.
to look a little better.
Yeah,
little
so if I
better.
bring
But
if
come
I
on,
bring a
We're
girl
gonna
in
start
here,
photoshopping.
it's nothing compared to your
stuff
room.
behind there.
I was just saying, if I bring a girl in here, I bang her out and she leaves and she never talks to me again because I didn't last very long. I only last 2 seconds, so you know.
It could
That
be the
sounds
state
about
of your
right.
bedroom.
God, why is Selena so mean to me? What did I do to her?
I'm just saying the truth.
It's
Oh,
really
Yeah,
easy.
I
spitting
might be
facts,
kind
man.
of crazy, but the background behind Tiny to me looked like
She looks like she's on a Star Trek.
it looked like
It is, I'm on a starship.
I know, but it looked like car batteries behind you, like on a shelf. That's kind of what those rectangles look like to me. Because I was like, I don't know, my brain went to AutoZone or something, thinking about the battery line or something.
Theo, you are
Just
insane.
describe that Diesel went to AutoZone.
Theo, you are insane.
I just thought about car
6
batteries.
minutes of these bitches melting down. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've got
Holy
more meltdowns if you want to see them.
Hey
I
Theo,
love-
you've probably got material over the past 4 years to last you the rest of your life, man.
Crazy.
All right, so this is oh my goodness.
Oh god, this one's totally sane. Look at them eyes.
The
boy.
eyes, man. It's always in the eyes.
MSK would have a restraining order on him faster than Alex Stein got his from AOC for harassing her. Good lord. Hey, I've never been in trouble with women ever. Unless you're talking about that 1776 bitch. That doesn't count,
I
honestly.
require you to associate with women.
That's all the time we have. Now is your time to start making a plan. Women, I'm here to talk to you today. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to delete your period tracking app. I don't care what state you're in. Go into your history, take out a paper planner, write down your history so that you have it, because I know that you track it, you use it to track ovulation and all of that stuff. You can't do that in an app anymore. Before you delete the app, you're going to delete your data out of the app. That's not a sure way to make sure that they can't use it against you later, but it helps.
Who's going to use it? Nobody's watching
No
her.
one cares. No one cares
not.
about you enough to do that.
These people
That's
are
like
insane.
that's stuff that alcoholics think. That people are thinking all this
This is
stuff
mental.
about. Nobody. That's madness.
I believe the term we're looking for is paranoid
They played
schizophrenic.
with the guy
Yeah,
who's
man.
jerking off, and then there's like, I'm your conservative senator, and you can't do this.
Right.
Whoa, you saying conservatives can't jerk off? Because I do it every day.
Man, I don't even care if you were smoking
Under the
hot.
bridge.
Nobody cares that much enough to do all of that weird.
Yeah,
nonsense.
it's
Literally, I thought it was parody. I had no idea that they actually put that out as a real commercial.
They had one where there were two guys, or there was a guy and a girl getting it on. And if you notice, those are the only ads that Kamala ran that had white people in them.
What was that? Oh, they were the bad guys, right?
If you are comfortable
they're
with getting a prescription, you can
gooners.
go to your doctor, and sometimes you can get it for free.
This is another reason why this lady lost. All this fucking abortion, this pregnancy. That is there anything else these people
How
care
long
about?
is this? Is this 6 minutes of this?
No,
She's
I'm
not
just
wrong,
saying, like,
though.
I'm just saying this.
I agree with what she's saying. If you're going to be all slutty around and, doing the whoring, it wouldn't be bad to have like extra,
go
so
ahead and
they're
get birth
calling it
control.
emergency
That's fine.
contraceptive.
I don't
which
give a fuck.
it's
That's perfectly
plan
fine.
B. It's essentially like a double or triple dose of regular.
and personal responsibility. I know that's a foreign
So
concept.
they can't
to
do
you
that.
retards.
You know that they can't take responsibility, but the
right
morning after pill is essentially like a triple dose of regular birth control. It's not like this huge abortive agent or anything like that. It just stops the egg from implanting. So she's not wrong. It would be good for a
I'm not
slutty person
talking
to
about
have that on
that.
deck.
I'm not talking
Get
about
it.
that. I'm
Keep it
talking
in your
about-
nightstand. Good
is
for
there
you.
anything else these ladies and the Kamala could talk about besides abortion and having sex? Like, is there any other problems in the world you care about other than just getting laid?
No.
No,
So
man,
nothing else.
This is
men were the horny
saying
ones,
these are
other
the
than those guys.
these people can't be bothered. That is, this entire movement cannot be bothered with not a modicum of any kind of like
Hey, I love whores. If you want to be a whore, that's fine. Come do it with
self
me.
accountability,
I'll
not one iota of accountability and taking responsibility for your own actions. Not
that
one
girl
iota.
better be on protection because I'm not blowing my load inside of her. That's fine. If you're going to be a whore and you do that, cool. But like, there's bigger problems in the world than your reproductive organs.
Well, here's
Are
the
we
thing.
just
Here's the
crazy?
problem. The problem is they can't think about an issue. They can't think big. They can't think in terms of population or what's good for the country. They can only think about things that affect them personally. because
Narcissistic.
They're only
It's
ever thinking about
narcissistic.
themselves.
Yeah.
That's it.
Correct, sir.
Just one sec. Dude, the media has brainwashed a bunch of women into thinking that Donald Trump is going to knock down their door tomorrow and force them to get it.
You know, I only support that if I'm the one who's doing the forcing, okay?
Hello?
That was Thor. He was yawning.
And then
That was
if
supposed to be
you're
funny.
not
My
comfortable
bad.
or unable to do that with your doctor, go get
I was
Plan
just
B
thinking about it'd be kind of fun to knock doors down, but like the rest of the
Eat it
stuff,
right
you
now.
know, I
Put
ain't.
it on your shelf. The next thing you're gonna do is
I
you're
want
gonna
to get those lambs.
Why
like the
did she
SWAT
not
team
blink?
uses. Why does it go on for 6
Because
minutes?
she's insane.
Because Trump wants you to blink.
I
Wait, I
can't
want
do
to
this.
hear what's the rest of it?
Can't
I
do this.
wanted
My
to hear
brain is
it.
fried.
No,
we're done.
that's 6
Oh,
minutes
my
of that,
God.
Selena.
That's
Come
6
on,
minutes
that's
of
6
I
minutes.
want
Well,
to know
Selena-
how crazy this bitch is.
No, Selena's taking
I
notes.
can tell after 30 seconds. I
No,
can
I'm
tell
not
after
taking
5 seconds by looking at those eyes. How crazy on a scale of 1
I-
to
who
She
said
that
it?
literally
shit,
has no
man.
light in her eyes.
Who
She's
said
crazy.
it? Someone said, why did she not blink?
Yeah, she doesn't blink.
Iron goes
Does not
because
blink.
Iron said it's factually because she's insane. It's so matter of
okay.
factly.
They're all
that it's-
glassed
We'll
over
watch
and
the rest
shit,
of
man.
it
They
for
all have the
Selena.
same look in the eyes.
We'll
Okay.
watch
No,
the
I'm
rest
good.
of it for
I'm over it
Selena.
now.
Can you only put in
Well,
super
I noticed
speed?
a lot of the women complaining about abortion are so unfuckable. It's like you're worried about other
Yes.
women's abortions. Stop.
Yeah, I
it.
know exactly,
Right.
man. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
My favorite thing is when gay men complain about abortion.
Right, that too.
Right.
vital information to you.
Dude, I remember when I was young and like really stupid, it'd be like, you know, you take a chance on like, is she really that crazy? You know, somebody you meet at the bar and then, you know, yeah,
Just
she
saying-
is. Man.
Just saying, Theo, what the hell did you send us?
The implants in your arm, you're gonna get the IUD, you're gonna get your tubes tied. I don't
You're
care.
gonna get it
if
all. That's real smart.
And it
Dumb
keeps
bitch.
going on.
Guess what? That doesn't mean you're not gonna get
4 hours later.
I'm sorry. Don't get pregnant right now. I'm sorry. It's your life. You do what you want. My advice to you for your safety is to not get pregnant right now.
She's got a point, MSK.
Right now, even though I would love to have a family one day, that dream just went out the window forever. Unless I move to another country, I am not having a baby.
Oh, sweetheart, you're
Wait a
about
second,
5 years
ridiculous.
and 50 pounds too late to
I don't-
worry about that.
I don't
Look at her.
even want to even address what the hell that bitch just said.
She's hiding a
That-
double chin.
That was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire life. Trump winning means that she just can't go out and fuck a dude and get pregnant. She has to move to another country. What the fuck are we hearing?
Apparently in
Well, no,
her
they don't,
brain.
they'll have a lot of fun in Europe where they actually have stronger abortion laws than almost anything in this country.
And apparently in her brain, she thinks that it'll be fine after having a whole bunch of abortions to just have a child one day later down the road. Man.
She looks like she's a dead fish in bed. I've had a lot of those girls.
Cardi B just put in another statement, guys.
She did?
You may
Jesus
really
Christ.
disagree with, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I care about you and I want you to be safe. If you and your male partner voted differently this election, if he voted for that man, you need to leave him. You need
What
to
the
leave
fuck?
If
Yeah.
fellas,
What does
if
that
you're
mean?
with a girl that refers to
Run.
you as her male partner, you should
Male
leave her.
partner. Run.
Absolutely. You should be leaving immediately. Yep.
But
Sorry,
actually, if you
you-
look at the
I know you-
statistics, there were a lot of white women who did vote for Trump.
It's true. Yeah. They did show up mass for
Finally
him.
doing something right.
Finally. It's all sucking
This is
dick.
insane. I know you love him, but just leave him. This is insanity.
And Kamala, these are the people that were endorsing you. People that talk like that.
Also, I don't think she's real. Like her face is weird.
No, she's hiding a double chin. She's
Where
holding her
were we
face
at?
Like
there.
a-
Yeah,
is it
and
like
she
a
has the
filter?
makeup.
I think we were at 3 minutes,
Okay.
right? I think.
It's all right. I'm done with her.
Yeah, let's get out of that. Here,
Yeah.
do you guys want to see what Cardi B said? I
Oh,
have it pulled
get
up.
out of that to see what
Yeah.
this ape has to say. Oh, great.
He goes,
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
this
22
fucking-
Yeah,
seconds
we need
long.
something less cringe. Let's bring up Cardi B.
Oh,
I don't know what she says here. Let's.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now,
Oh,
okay?
listen.
So you little trumpets, like y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need
A lot
to
of
leave me
people
the
act like
fuck
losers.
alone. Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up.
She's at a fucking
Alright?
Target.
And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
How dare you defend yourself
She's
after I
warned you.
attacked you?
I just want to point out that's Cardi B, and someone was outside next to her and didn't care if she existed at all.
Yeah,
Point it
they
right
don't
there.
care.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I just like. All right, so just if you have male partners who voted for Trump, women out there, leave them because the random bitch on TikTok said so.
Can you imagine? Okay, like if it was the other way around and Kamala won, can you imagine being like, I can't be with my partner that I've been with, or husband, wife, whatever, for 10, 20 years. Leave him. Like, no, we would not do that. Like, it's the opposite. Ugh.
People don't think. All they can think about is race and sex. Anything else just does not
It's
apply.
narcissism, though. Like, it really is. It all comes down to narcissism.
I don't get it. Like, all we've heard from these meltdowns is sex, abortion, and whatever
it's the
else.
Same thing in the gaming industry. All the things they talk about, they complain about the sexualization of women, but all they end up doing is sexualizing themselves or the quote unquote safe horny, which are just the non-binary or trans.
What the hell is
characters.
safe horny?
It's anything that you're allowed to be
Definitely not
horny
MSK.
for without being gross, which is usually just trans people. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I would have clipped this part out for a video. Maybe I just do it on my own. Probably do one later. This is from an article that I'll just read for a video later on. Holy crap. Jeez, man. What? Last 24 hours has been insane, everyone. Just, oh my God, the salt is just flowing. I absolutely love it. But hold on. Selena,
someone was a robot.
So that was Selena. She sounded like beep boop bop boop. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Selena, you were Gina Carano's pronouns.
Oh my, I swear these people aren't real. How many people do you know actually did these things? It's just internet clout content. Oh no, we know that. I'm just looking at this stuff for the salt mines tonight. But no, because we were on Iron Stream last night, and it was getting a little tense because it's just how it's the most important election for a lot of people. But if you're looking at like the closing gaps right there, he wasn't really ever in danger for a lot of the time anyway. Like. I'm just
Unless
saying,
they stole it. And it was part of that was
Well, they
early
tried.
voting. Normally, conservatives don't do early voting because they don't believe in it.
And they came out in mass this time for it. That's crazy.
We got the Amish to come out and vote.
Yeah. That was
That's
amazing.
crazy.
And it was really funny because I was talking to a friend of mine about Pennsylvania because my dad's family's from there and stuff. And I was like, with all the things they've been doing to farmers in this country, they've been really attacking the Amish. I really hope someone let them know that they can vote for this and they can try to vote in someone who really wants to stop what they're doing to the farmers. And then I found out that they voted. I'm like, yes.
I know Willie Nelson is not Amish, but like I couldn't believe that he was always for Farm Aid, and all of a sudden he started siding with Kamala, and it's like, what? Like these people were so disappointed in him when he did that because it's like you don't care about the farmers. Like I'm sure he's
like
too.
it's like Green Day, who wrote a fucking whole album on anti-war on the Bush Cheney administration, endorsing Kamala Harris, who's in bed with the Cheneys. So
Makes no sense.
You can be 1 sec. Let me check something. You guys talk, okay?
You know what's kind of crazy? This is kind of crazy. This is something I was thinking about. I was talking about this on the stream I was on last night. I was talking about this with other people as well. For almost his entire adult life, Donald Trump was one of the most beloved celebrities in the country.
Yeah.
And then after like a year of being under nonstop attacks in the media, nonstop anti-Trump propaganda, all of a sudden he was like basically Hitler. And that happened really quickly, right?
Yep.
That happened quickly. Like
Dude,
I
who would have thought they could take you out of Home Alone 2?
That's crazy, right? Like he was just a guy. Like rappers would talk about him in songs because he was just a
all the
rich
time.
guy.
One of the biggest
He
TV
was the guy that
shows.
everybody in New York wanted to work for.
Yeah,
If you worked in an office job or you had all sorts of things, you begged to work for Trump because he gave bonuses and he was kind to everyone. And if you were smart, even if you were the fucking mail boy, if you were smart and you had an idea and you told him, he'd fucking promote you or he'd help you.
And he was a regular on SNL.
Best people to work for in all of New York.
And then he ran for president, and then the media turned on him, and then all of a sudden he's the same thing as Hitler.
We just forgot. I just forgot to feature a comedian. Remember, your favorite pal Jimmy Kimmel told people to vote for Trump on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
He could be investigated for that, by the way.
You literally
That's what I
can't
heard.
do that.
That's what I.
Someone's
Yeah.
in prison for it right now.
Well, yeah, they threw that one guy in prison for making the meme.
He said, did he go? I know I saw that profile. That guy. He said he did.
I don't think he's awaiting. He's in appeal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't you guys just love life?
I do now. I'm kidding.
Oh God! Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, he had an interview with Variety. Oh God! Can't wait to read this dog shit.
Hey, baby.
I can't wait to not do a political video tomorrow.
Yeah, there's, I will say this. I am glad it's over because politics, it does bring the worst out in people.
Stick in the commercial.
Oh God, man.
Yeah.
Just
You
everything.
couldn't go to any streaming platform without
Zero.
just out of the 4 out of 5 commercials that you'd have to
It's
see
all
on
Kamala.
there would be Kamala.
And that's why I
can't wait
use
to hear her
Brave.
voice.
No commercials ever.
No more cackling.
Goodbye.
Wait, did
No more
she give the
cackling.
farewell? Sorry, the internet's going weird. Okay, did she give her farewell bullshit today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like at 6 p.m. Eastern.
It
or
was
something
3
like that.
minutes
So it was
long.
quite
It
a
was a
while.
3 minute long speech, but it felt like it took 15 at least.
That was
Well,
only
it was a lot
3
of word
minutes.
salad
was only
bullshit,
3
like she
minutes.
always does. Like I said, the 2-year-old speeches, like she's talking to children.
I swear I watched 10 minutes of it. Damn.
It felt longer.
Jimmy Kimmel tears up during monologue about Trump's victory. It's a good
fucking
night for
crying.
Putin and for polio. Oh my lord!
What?
Polio?
Polio?
So Walter
That's
asked
a
a little
new
while ago,
one.
like, I swear these people aren't real. How many of these people do you think actually exist? Like, I don't know. Can I ask, would anybody on this panel have like called out sick to sort out their
No.
feelings on the election?
Wait, hold
If
on.
it had
I
gone the
gotta
other
tell
way?
this. You mentioned this, but I have to tell you what happened in class today.
Sure.
So I have it's a group communications class. It was the only class of mine that was normal, or it was one of my classes. It's on the far side of campus. I go there. I walk over to that class. I get in there. About a minute before class starts, everyone's there. My professor gets up in front of the entire class, all sad. And he's like, today's a really hard day for some people. And in my other classes, we had some people who weren't here, and I'm seeing the tends to get in here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we just got to be really kind to those who are really struggling right now. And he went on for like almost 5 minutes, and then he dismissed class.
Yeah. It
He
just
made
seems
us walk
interesting.
all the way over there just to dismiss.
Yeah, that seems like an asshole. I know where I work, there were a bunch of people who had to take time off
Personal
today
time?
to really sort out their
Oh my
feelings.
God.
Yeah, I know a guy who's his boss took off today for he got a text late last night during the election that his boss was going to be off work today.
Of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
my boss today was very unhinged. She was a Harris Waltz Kamala supporter. Good Lord. Jimmy Kimmel Live hit the airwaves on Wednesday night with a sharp take on the election, spelling out during host Jimmy Kimmel's Wednesday monologue all that was lost when Donald Trump was reelected as president. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. Oh, we know you guys are not for free speech. That's bullshit. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO and democracy and decency. What word salad did I just read to you?
Well, I guess it's a good thing he didn't name.
Well, let's see.
LGBT.
No social,
Good cause.
no tips or no tax on Social Security. So that one's bullshit. Yeah,
Wait,
free
wait.
speech. We already know where
Rely
they
on
stand
Social
on that.
Security. It was pointed out last year that Social Security is not there for a lot of people like they think. So might want to rethink that one, buddy. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him too. You just don't realize it yet.
Oh yeah, white man.
Hey, get out of here. Oh, thanks, Jimmy Kimmel. I know you're
Thank
so
you
much
for-
smarter than me. Thank you for your brilliant observation, man.
Thank you for your savior complex.
He says, on the flip side, it was a really good night for Putin, for polio, and for lovable billionaires like Elon Musk, and for the bros up in Silicon Valley, and all the wrinkling brain worms who sold what was left of their souls to bow down to Donald Trump, he added. Hi, James. Hi, white man.
And he's talking about polio. If I'm not mistaken, polio was eradicated until like Bill Gates. Like, didn't he introduce it to a couple of countries down in Africa? Piece of shit.
Yeah, faulty vaccines that actually just give you the virus.
Yeah. Just to screw with people. That demon.
God, man. Holy crap. Well, that's just the
projection
meltdowns
is
of all
strong with these
meltdowns.
fools.
Hey, I don't read like Dr. Seuss. I want to make sure people have fun when I read. To be fair, how do you make reading fun at all? Unless you literally like have like Morgan Freeman's voice.
Hey, man, reading like Dr. Seuss would be kind of funny.
Reading is fun for anyone who has my complexion.
Oh.
Nasquack.
True.
Hey, man, what's wrong? I like reading. Reading books are cool.
Hey, you're my complexion, Diesel. That's the point.
Reading is great.
Hey guys, I gotta
Black-
dip out real quick. I gotta
Okay.
feed my babies, but it's been fun.
You have to feed
Talk to you
them?
guys later. Yeah.
Why?
Give the doggos
Lady.
a huggy. Give them a huggy from Uncle Russ.
Oh, I will. I will.
Put them
Yeah,
outside.
I think I'm gonna go see so I can help, and I gotta
Stop
go.
with the
take
leash
some
thing.
cold
I'm
medicine
never
and
putting
go
them
to
on a
bed.
leash.
Iron Man, you got to get some sleep.
All
You're
right,
gonna be
good night.
like,
We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Later,
Yeah.
y'all.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
I love
Nice,
you.
Selena.
Selena
miss
looks
you.
cool with orange hair, man. That's pretty cool.
And then there
She's
was
got
just
the
us.
what's her name from I'm trying to think. What's her name from oh god, Tiny from what's from your favorite movie, Fifth Element. What's her name? Oh, the
Lilu?
Yeah. She got that hair color going
Mila
on. Man.
Jovovich.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we sure do live in a great world, don't we, everybody?
Well, I think it's about to get greater again.
It's
It'll be made great again.
I'm telling you,
We have
man,
the
and
best-
all the people, and it's really I'm glad because if the U.S. fell, man, all my brothers overseas like Jack and with like it
I mean,
or
there
not,
is no
and what
one
all these
overseas
people
right now.
people look to, the America is the light, bright, shining light on the hill, man. If we weren't so, why would everybody be bending over backwards trying to get into this country? You know, before they started importing people just to try to like, you know, just to destabilize everything like that. People were still trying to get into the country because it's that whole thing, man. When America is done right and we don't have all this government nonsense going on trying to just step on everybody's lives, it's a place where you can go and do anything and be anything if you put forth some hard work and some effort, man, without having to get some DEI or having to get these appointed positions or having stuff given to you. You can go and work like my ancestors and everybody's ancestors, man, probably came from somewhere else, busted their asses and made something of themselves, man. And it's pretty cool, man. I'm kind of excited, and especially hearing about celebrating America without all these like America hating commies, man. About the 250-year anniversary of the country. Isn't that cool? Getting fired up about that, having like a fair and a whole year-long like celebration. That's dope, man.
I'm just saying, hey, after Trump won today, it feels like every one of these guys just went in back into a hole or something.
It seems like there's a calm, man, and like I was talking about it.
We aren't seeing these guys for a week.
It's like
left.
Dude, it's like I was talking about one of my good friends around here, and she was I was talking to her today, and she's like, can you feel it, like this calm around here? It's like some of the evil has been around. I don't know about you, but like I can I'm almost sensitive to some of this kind of stuff, and like for the longest time now, it's just like it felt like evil is everywhere, man. It was just all around us, man, and it just more so than normal. But now it just
Harris campaign.
it's just me, but it feels a little better, man.
I don't know if this is
there's
true.
a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, man. It feels, let's
Gray.
quote a little Batman. The night is always darkest before the
You're saying,
dawn.
Gray, do you love me?
Not even slightly, sir.
Awesome. Holy shit. Kamala Harris ended 20 million in debt. This was a campaign that raised over $1 billion. It wasn't a campaign. It was a massive pyramid scheme. Good Lord, man.
Dude, celebrities and commercials cost money. So
You gotta pay all the retarded bees to like come out and have scripted things read poorly to you, and all the other
Do you
people in
think the
Hollywood
Avengers
worried about
assemble
the
for under 10 mil?
Yeah, they had to buy all the Diddy groups and
Yeah, I remember when Robert Downey Jr. said you couldn't go to prison and come out a Democrat or leftist. Man. I remember that. You remember when he did that when he went to prison for drugs back in the 90s, man, and he came out. And I thought he was like pretty base, but like after making all the Iron Man money, man, he just turned into like
RDJ is a recovering white male, as he said. Remember, he put that out. You know, he's a recovering white male. Don't know what the fuck that means, but sure, I guess.
He used to play a white male. I don't know. Tropic Thunder, man, it was great.
He's a recovering black male, actually. So, that'll pretty much probably wrap it up here for tonight. We had a great episode today. I was gonna have a one-on-one with someone, but I guess something messed up there. So yeah,
you creeped him out. Gotcha.
The Savage Dad show, we're probably just gonna that one's gonna be on Sunday. So the one that we had planned for this week is gonna be on Sunday. We probably have Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Sundays now, which is awesome. You know, I love having more episodes. You know, but they got to be quality, just like my sex life with my wife. Honestly. So we're gonna go round the panel. Just head out in a little bit. We'll start with Diesel. You got anything planned coming up, man? You gonna go watch Transformers 1 again on digital?
Well, I've seen it a few times in white. I told Tiny, man, it's like for like some normies coming in, I could see how you'd like it, and it's not totally terrible. For me, I have lots of issues with it, but like my issues are, I mean, look at me, man, I'm ridiculous. I'm a Transformers madman over here. So, but like, have you checked it out on MSK?
Not yet.
Watch it. You probably like a lot of you if you're not like all hardcore Transformers like I am, and then some of the hardcore people like it, but like it's not terrible. But Sunday, I may be on, I don't know, talking to Iron, maybe on Rogues Friday, but Sunday, hey, that's still my favorite out of all of them, dude. Still my favorite out of all of them. Got my I had a dude back in the day, man, took this one that I bought at retail, and this guy like custom painted the whole thing for me, man. Painted the freaking eyeballs and did all this custom painted this thing. It's pretty cool. But Sunday on Space Jockeys, Iron and maybe Darnell and some other people who want to get on it. We're gonna start Resident Evil month, man. We're gonna start talking about the games, like and Darnell, like myself, one of the other people that I've met, like myself, who has read all of the novels. There's several. It's like 6 or 7 Resident Evil novels, and I've read them all. They're fantastic. If you the story behind it, it's expanded upon. It's really good. There's the whole lore and the story behind a lot of Resident Evil stuff is just absolutely fantastic. It is fantastic science fiction horror. I love it. It's a great story, and it started, you know, a whole lot of that survival horror game. It's kind of like the Big Daddy back, you know, when the PlayStation came out, and we're going to be going over that probably for the next month or so in detail. And if any of you guys are into Resident Evil and want to come in and talk about it, man, feel free to join us.
Awesome.
Should be fun, man.
Arza, what you got planned coming up, man?
Not a whole lot. I'm more other than just chugging along. My God, my camera won't focus, but whatever. I'm just shitting out more videos, and I think shitting out is the proper term given the quality. But
yes. More quantity, no quality. I know
exactly. Once a day, medium effort. I'm trying to find the right balance of appropriate levels of non-editing, so I can like slim that down as much as possible. Just one video a day. It's just news, and it's sometimes almost funny. So I'm like Yellow Flash,
like
but
poor man's
young and
Yellow
gay.
Flash or something.
Yes, I am the gay version of Yellow Flash.
They call me. I'm just a black guy. I'm every black guy you've ever seen.
I thought you were white.
Okay, true. Fuck, I won't be one of them. Good lord. All right, Theo, what you got planned coming up?
All right, I'm gonna be at Joker's Comedy Club in Richland on the 15th and 16th of this month, and then I'm gonna be at Duelers in Coeur d'Alene in December, and I'm also gonna be on the 19th of December. I'm gonna be at Crickets over in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho as well. So if you guys want to see that, I'm also gonna be doing a bunch of different streams and shows and whatnot in the coming weeks. So if you want to keep track of that, make sure to follow me on all of my social medias, YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. And you keep track of what I'm doing. And if I accidentally like any porn or anything on Twitter, you'll be the first to notice. So
I was gonna ask you, dude, if you got some some clips from you at some of your shows that you've got out, like or some of your bits and stuff, man? Because I'd like to check them out and stuff.
Yeah,
man.
no,
I don't know if I followed you.
I do have a YouTube. It's I ignored social media until very recently. You guys are meeting me at the very beginning of my social media career. So it's just like me.
I'm ready for the cringe.
I like clips and stuff like that, man, and to watch them and stuff like that. Because every now and then I'll catch something from like Date Landau put out something that I'll watch or whatnot, and it's like I'm happy to share the stuff out. And if it trips out, man, and if you've got like albums you can record, you can download or something, or buy digitally or something, man.
Absolutely, I fucking hate it, but I'm trying to deal with it now. So it's a necessary evil. I hate it because part of the problem is like when you film stand-up comedy, you take all of the electricity of the live performance out of it. It just it's very hard to capture good live comedy over film, especially on my budget.
Right. I just think it'd be cool just to hear a bit or two every now and then. Maybe if somebody didn't even like, if you had somebody that would like show up at your shows, man, or like that you didn't know that they were filming and they could film something and then pull something. Hey man, this was killer.
He's got a bunch. Check out his YouTube channel.
I've got to check
but he's
that
got
out
a whole bunch of clips. But the problem is like with specials, they really sweeten the audience. They put like 2 mics out in the audience. They gather the whole thing, and then in post, they actually double it up. They really sweeten it up. They cheat in those.
What is your YouTube, man? Is it just Theo Snodgrass?
Yeah. Actually, Walter posted a link in the chat. So
okay, awesome.
I oftentimes see comedy things on Instagram. I think comedy goes perfectly fine on YouTube and whatnot.
Kamala Harris supporters crying.
I love that. I retweeted a bunch of those.
I love this. All right.
I love that they're suffering.
Gray, what you got planned coming up, man? Beside looking at me.
Oh, awesome! There you go. There's
I'm definitely done with that. So tomorrow on That Darn Kidda's channel, the Thinkers are getting together. It's a bunch of people from like 3 different continents disagreeing about everything. This time, I'm pretty sure we're going to be disagreeing about this, big world-changing event that happened yesterday. So, if you want to hear different countries' opinions on it and still hear people kind of leave amicably, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning on That Darn Kidda's channel, YouTube at That Darn Kidda. Other than that, videos soon. My channel will no longer be dead in the near future. But that's about all I got going on. Tiny, do you have anything going on that you'd like to plug?
I think she fell asleep on us.
Nope, I didn't fall asleep.
No, she didn't. You have little faith. Tiny knows what's up.
Yeah.
Nothing particular going on other than the normal stuff. I'm here Wednesdays and Saturdays, and every other Monday do Devil's Angels where we watch movies, and every other Saturday I play D&D. That's about it.
So you're choosing Nate every other Saturday? Awesome.
Well, I mean, just put it in the category of
my friends enjoying our time together, and not to mention I can come on to your show afterwards.
Hey,
why are you yelling at me?
While we're bringing it up, Tiny, how come you never choose me? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Do you play D&D?
I'm sitting out here waiting to get picked. What's going on?
Do you play D&D?
I do. And I would.
Do you have double D's?
Talk to Nate.
Come on, pop in.
More than welcome to come join us.
He's trying to see double D's, which she has A cups. I don't remember, honestly. I don't know.
Excuse you.
Love you. God.
Tiny's gifted, respectfully.
Thank you.
You'd be surprised. So, fuck am I saying? I'm old and I've lost my mind. I think I've dementia like Joe Biden. I don't fucking know anymore. Oh, good news. So the good news is I can actually I can stream on Twitter now. So that's the reason why people saw me do it tonight. I wasn't doing it because I did it for clout. I'm just kidding.
Worst 3 seconds of my life.
Is this good news? I can stream the show to Twitter now. And the reason why I wasn't doing it before was because I didn't want to do it. It's because I just changed my bio, just changed like 2 things in it, and it meant that I couldn't stream on Twitter for like 3-4 weeks. Just stupid. But I can stream there on Twitter now, so it's there. I'm not gonna really stream that much on Twitch anymore unless it's like a game stream. Like certain shows go there, like the Cloud9 podcast and maybe a game stream, but that's pretty much it, actually. Just going to be working on getting out some consistent content that I've been talking about, all those news videos that I plan on doing before the year's over. The Cloud9 podcast is currently being uploaded to Rumble. I'm on season 11 now, so I'm almost done with that. Then I'm going to work on the podcast platform to get those episodes caught up over there. Then I could just start uploading this show over there. 58 episodes. We're getting close to 100. We're going to be in the 60s at a certain point, you know? Then we'll be in the 70s. Maybe we're going to get to the 90s. We'll have some fun. And that's when we start doing the
if you get into your 60s, dude, when pervy old man.
No. I'm going to be fucking walking with a cane. My back's going to be destroyed.
He's going to be fucking himself with a cane.
Huh. And
Long
then
ways.
after it's done, I'm going to say, yes, we cane.
Wow.
Did it?
Wow. And I'm betting on the under. There's no way MSK is going to make it to 90.
What are you talking about? I'm in great health.
I still love the fact that Gray's, I say this all the time, his talking avatar, it appears square, yet somehow it's screwed on. It just, I love it. Like I look at it all the time and I'm just like, imagining the square top screwing on there and then it talks. I'm a simple guy sometimes, man. Yeah.
Well, you are from Alabama.
Don't make me out IQ you, sir. Just because I talk retarded doesn't mean I'm. No, yeah, I am. It's all the drugs and alcohol. But it's okay, man. Our entire state's all inbred and retarded. It's cool. Yeah, all them stereotypes are true.
These amazing chocolate-covered blueberries. They're good, delicious. They were on sale at Target.
Hell yeah. The future is bright. I hope.
Is it milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark.
Nice.
Based. MSK is not a
delicious.
fan, but based.
I got some cherry ones. It was dark and white chocolate, freeze-dried cherries. Or sorry, strawberries. Those were fucking foul. They were not good.
Hey, you know it's pretty good, man. Walmart has I dig some trail mix. They got some keto trail mix. It's got seeds, almonds, all kinds of stuff, but it's got like cheese balls mixed in there too. And it's pretty good for a snack, man. It's pretty good. I can't mess with the sugar, man. Too hooked on that stuff. It takes forever to put that stuff down. If I ate that thing, I'd be like, if I ate those cherries or chocolate covered stuff, I'd just be like, next thing you know, it'd be like, well, shit, I just got to go buy 1,000 Reese's cups and eat them or something.
Tiny's AI picture makes her look like a mermaid.
That's because I was trying to create an AI picture of a mermaid.
Oh, I'm a genius. See, it's up here.
Yeah.
Did anyone hear that like reverb when he tapped it? You know, kind of like a hollow noise?
In my brain, I heard crickets.
Oh shit! God, me, no. I have 150. I have a 200 IQ actually, but lowest 150. You know, my brain is expanded way past your feeble minds could ever possibly understand.
So wait,
yeah. So it's like gone. It's circled
50
itself
points.
and gone all the way back to low again. That's how high it is.
This, to be fair, this is in relation to the average IQ in Nepal.
All right,
The average IQ in Nepal is 40, by the way.
The next panel show you guys will see is, well, you will hopefully see shows throughout the week, but the panel shows, if you just come for those, are Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and then we have the Savage Dad show. We're gonna try and do that twice a week, but that's usually on Sunday. It was only just Tuesday because he has a new job now. Timing has been a little bit, we have to restructure that a little bit. So yeah, shows throughout the week, league streams throughout the week, consistent content. What more can you want from Big Daddy Top G like myself? So
just quality.
Yeah, quality or quantity. That's what I do. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show. Hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. Donald Trump won. That's awesome for the country.
God
because
bless
the country
America,
was going
ladies and
down.
gentlemen.
This country was going down a pretty bad rabbit hole. I'm glad this could potentially make things a lot better and for years to come. The Cloud9 podcast is tomorrow as well, so I will be doing that, getting closer to our 300 episodes on that too. So thank you guys for your time tonight, and go and bang your wife and send me the videos. I'm kidding. Fuck me. I'm kidding. Fuck. Jeez, I just want to take it up the ass with a fucking black
I
dildo.
can arrange for that.
do you mean I'm
I
straight?
was literally going to say that.
Wow, great. Great minds think alike. No.
So
This is
ours and I
considered
have great
great
minds,
mind.
not you.
Well,
Exactly.
No. Remember, my brain's expanded. You guys are below me on that. My
You should
mind
see a
is
doctor
expanded.
about that. I think it's pressing into your skull.
Yeah, that's actually encephalitis.
White men for Kamala on the way, MSK. They're probably
Mm-hmm.
crying and having their girls eat out their ass right now. They need the love. Go send the support
Night,
to
Emily.
White Dudes for Harris. Good night, Emily. Yes, thank you guys for the constant support. It definitely does mean a lot. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Have a great